Well, hello, and welcome to our Friday stream. I'm still waiting for Jeff. Jeff is going to join soon. So, in case you are watching this as a VOD or you are already here waiting for us to stream, hello. Um, yeah, I decided because nowadays Jeff is having some different schedule on Friday. It usually goes a little bit longer. So while I'm waiting here for Jeff to contact me that his lecture is done and stuff like that, I decided we can just chat while we are waiting for Jeff to join. So because I would be sitting here and doing nothing anyway, so why not? And Jeff is ready right now. Okay, well it didn't go that far, that long, but we never know how long it will go. Hello Seiku. So let's contact Jeff then. Let's try if he will answer. Hello. I just started and I said that you are going to be with us very soon.
Okay. Yeah, and
so yeah, we are live.
We are already live. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just want to just want to confirm this. Hello, everyone.
I will put your camera on also. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Yeah. Okay. So you have just started?
Yeah, I just started and explained that you might be longer, and then you then you said that you are ready. So
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I never know how long for your lecture will go. So so I might as well just start and we will chat with chat a little bit, and then you will call when you are ready.
Okay. Yeah. Today is faster because today is a teaching game, and the teaching game just finished a little bit faster than I expected.
Yeah. So but some other weeks it might go for a longer time. So
it could, yeah, it may go another half an hour, especially if the game is complicated and there's more to discuss about.
Right. Yeah. So that way we can start, and you don't have to stress that when it will end, and try to finish your lecture earlier or something like that. So
yeah, sure.
And I don't have to just sit here for half an hour doing nothing because we might start anytime. So
yeah,
it's easier for both.
Right.
But yeah, this time it wasn't that long. So yeah, and if chat you don't like this at all, then just tell us, and I will do something else than chat. But this time it wasn't that long, so at least we might try next time at least.
Right.
Yeah. So you said that we are going to talk about other Pandanet games or
yeah. So it's
the Corona Cup.
Okay, I will actually send the link. So the first one, actually, yeah, I cannot send that link, so I will send this link instead. I'm not sure, but I just suppose not all our viewers are here are in this Corona Cup tournament. I assume not. Then actually, so I give this link, which is possible. I can send. So this is the current result together with the second round pairing.
Right. Yeah, I didn't join because I was at my parents and I forgot. But I wouldn't probably have time anyway because I guess the first round already started and I didn't do anything else there than just be. So
yeah. So here we have let's say 1.5 round already because some games are actually playing right now. Not anything very important. Let's say no game from European top players at the moment.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. So some game in round 2 has been played. Some are not, and we also have the PandaNet game this round, that is round 2, that has just happened a few days ago.
Round /666.
Okay. I just wanted to pay attention. Yeah, I guess those can be what we can talk about today. That's my best guess.
Right. Yeah.
Mm.
And yeah, hello Yakako and Marcel and Seku. I guess I told Seku already. That's a nice emote. Yeah. So pick your games. What we are going to talk about the first
Yeah.
round.
Yeah. And yeah.
So is there some like, yeah, you said like not too interesting games, but like what are the strongest games going on? Or?
I first ask the question. Yanago has asked, and so yes, Matthias won against Songdin, yes. But let's say Matthias was behind in that game, and it was a lucky one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so do we want to talk about it or?
Okay.
I mean, it's a good game. You have seen it, so like. Oh.
Yeah, I was saying that it will be short. So it is relatively short, and there will be something non-Go related I have to explain from the game. Because yeah, let's say obviously the game is not decided by Go factor in the end.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because yeah, that game clearly I have discussed with Matthias already.
Right.
Okay, and for other games, clearly, okay, yeah, let's see here. In round, let's say in those two rounds, there are some interesting games like, but okay, yeah, let's say I have watched at least Lucan against Oscar and Lucan against Stash, but I'm not sure if you still want to see more Lucan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, obviously.
Especially if it's Lucan button game, we have seen so many lately.
Yeah, okay, and but yeah, okay. Other than that, then other games, I don't think it is fair to say I have watched them. Let's say basically I watch my students' game, and the other games there's just too many. I actually I shouldn't even say I watch my student game. There's no way I watch all my student game because actually I have over 10 students in this tournament. So there's no
Right, yeah.
So yeah, some of my student game I only read it afterwards. Yeah.
How's Benzero versus Victor? Is it being played?
Benzero with Victor.
Right, yeah. So Victor, Victor won.
I don't know. I don't know about the Benzero with Victor. We can
talk about it. Yeah. Sure. Do we have any other options? Do you guys see anything else?
Let's see. Okay, in round one, yeah, Benzero Victor is a close one. Anton Cornell is a close one. And yeah, okay. Also in round two, actually just happened, I think, yesterday. It is Arvid, that German kid. He beat Benzero.
Right.
That gave Benzero 2 defeats in a row. Okay, yeah. So that can be an interesting one. I don't know, and maybe some of you want to see the let's say, for example, from Ilya or Artem. In round two, I think it is relatively interesting. It is Ilya with Victor and Artem with Anton.
Yep.
That's pretty much what I can recommend from Corona Cup. And in PandaNet, I guess you can see, like Daedrin 4. Oh, I'm sorry. I actually gave the wrong link. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the right one. Actually, it's 66 is actually not right. It's 67. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. I just realized. So yeah, this is round two, and this just happened a few days ago.
So
so there's Alia against Mateusz. There's Victor Artem again. Okay, never mind. Dusan Lucan and Daedrin Ilya.
Can I nominate my fellow Dane Søren Olenbusch? Okay. For the game, yeah. But if chat wants to see, we can do something else.
Or what is that 100 points stuff again?
Yeah. If you have,
If you do that, then we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah. If you have the channel points, you can just decide for us.
Yeah.
Because now we have Benjiro Sandman game, and then that one. So like, if you don't want it to go to the voting, then yeah, okay, why not? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess you had the points. I was pretty sure. Yeah, here all the time. So yeah, Yakako used to 10,000 points. So now we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, sure.
He's streaming as Lei Yi right now. This second game. Okay. So if you guys want to see Lei Yi playing right now, you can also check out his channel. But we are going to talk about his game now because Yakako used the 10,000 points.
Yeah,
so it's pandemic game.
Which account is that? I'm sorry.
The name was Søren Olenbusch. Danish.
Yeah, but what is his KGS account? That is what I need to know.
Oh, or is it Corona Cup game?
I believe so. He's playing right now.
No, the first round game, I guess.
Okay, but you want to talk about the first round game?
Cedric Holle. That is a familiar name. Or do you want to, like, which one do you want to see? Like, if he's playing now, or the one he played already? Because Yakako can decide, because first round, okay. Because if the one is going on, then well, that's not the problem either. But like, I mean, if it's early beginning or something, and we have to wait, then it's different. But yeah, okay. So first round. Okay.
First round. Okay. So we are talking about.
Yeah, that can be also a problem if you can see it or not, because it can be private.
Yeah.
And we didn't tell them. So I don't know. I guess this is fine that we talk about some game that has been played already. But yeah. Okay, so first round. Yep.
I need to see one moment. So first round he played against 32. He played against Cedric Holle, correct?
Yeah. That is a familiar name. At least like I have probably even played him in Congress or something, because I remember the name. But yeah.
Okay, so I believe this is a game. Let's see. I'm gonna upload it to Sauna. Yes. Okay, so I will give Miko access. Clearly, this is a game. I have absolutely no idea what is going on.
But yeah, this is a relatively weaker one. So like, it's nice, kind of like a different game than we usually talk about. So like
So for a change.
Yeah, for a change. Yes.
Yeah, but it will be harder for you to type the names this time. But okay, I have uploaded the game.
Yeah. Well, I have the list, so like it's
kind
of easy. So let's go here. And this is the Corona Cup.
The column name is Second Corona Cup 2020.
So let's put like Second Corona Cup 2020.
Yeah.
And okay, so black player is Søren. So Søren, and what was that? There, Olenbusch. I can even copy it there.
Okay.
So and that and Forden.
Yeah.
And then white player was Cedric Holle.
Yep.
And also Forden.
Yep.
Okay, this is nice.
Okay. Okay, let's see this game. Okay. Obviously, I have zero information about this. Okay. And I can't even introduce the players, so I will just see the game.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Okay, Hoshi. All right.
So far, so good. No mistakes so far.
Okay. Okay, fine. I mean, this Shimari.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Well,
okay.
it has been played in some point,
I know
but I mean,
it's
yeah.
okay. It's so rare. The very first corner start with this one in Hoshi. This kind of stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's more normal. Okay.
Right. Okay. A little bit older, but like I wouldn't blame. I mean, also the distance is
Odd.
odd, but yeah. I
But he
mean,
has a point.
yeah. Like,
He has a point. He is saying in the future when this one happens, immediately, really. I expect to hear some sound. I didn't. It is easier for him to come back.
uh-huh.
That's his point. Okay.
R11 more normal.
R11 more normal, yes.
Yeah.
R11 is more normal. R11 is actually suit this one even more because there's even high and low combination here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's say if you play on the right side, R11 is more normal, yes. But rarely anyone on this board directly play on the right. So this one is still odd. Yeah.
But yeah, so this is fixing this distance like to the solid corner more than because we know the stories already about the the kind of like normal distance,
Yeah.
and with that kind of wall, it's still like having a hole there, and so this is just like doing the other corner more. So like I kind of like the idea.
Yeah,
If you're going
the
to play
idea
it.
is fine if you say I'm gonna play on this side.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play on this side, but okay. Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, fine. So he will gonna fix it in this way. That is why he play high. He is saying
Right. So he's getting Moyo here.
yeah. So he has already decided this game how he will gonna play from the very start. Okay.
Okay.
Double honey.
Interesting.
Interesting, but not right. Yeah, because here black want to make the right side, and this double honey is saying please do.
Right.
Then we do. Then black has no choice to do. What he did?
God King Tulhu, thanks for following.
What did he do? He didn't play either move. I expect. Cut. What? Okay.
Those are not. He didn't play either of those.
I will try the three. This is my top choice. No. This is my second choice. No. Then I say, okay, let's make an exchange first. No.
What about the triple honey? No. I sacrificed the last time.
I'm not sure where he played because those moves will be. You want me to make the right side? Yes, I will. Those are more like that.
Yeah.
This one.
Did you try the Nobby already?
Yeah, Nobby is my first choice.
Okay, yeah.
So, what did he do?
Atari? That doesn't make sense, but
the other doesn't make any sense. No.
Yeah. But I mean, you get the M3 S3.
Okay, I have a difficulty to guess now. M3 S3, where are they? M3 S3.
Yeah, I was thinking like M3, and then you get the like O3. Yeah.
But that hurts a lot. I wouldn't do that. Really? This one? No.
Okay. Any ideas, chat? Yeah, doesn't make sense. But hey,
it's not possible here. I tried that many, and I didn't find the one.
Oh, S3 first. But that
S3
doesn't make
first.
sense. No.
You can't play S3 first. This is even wrong because here you're gonna correct it.
Yeah.
So you can't even do that, but that's still not the one.
Yeah. I just correct the N5. Yeah, that is a good option.
Also. That makes perfect sense, but he didn't.
05?
Where is 05? I don't believe it. But okay, I can put the stones here.
No. Okay. Yeah.
He played here.
Oh, what? that is kind of like S3 first. Like
This one
the
means he gives the opponent a panuki. I will take the panuki for sure.
right.
Yeah, definitely take the panuki because like this, yeah, let's say how black we're gonna continue is a dilemma here. If you cut from here, that's what he did, but we're gonna leave it on.
Yeah. So you get only Bonuki to that kind of thing.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
he didn't play here. You see that? Because that's
Oh.
a song.
Oh.
Yeah, so okay, but I will continue. So here, like this, white gets the corner, and actually white will still control the bottom, and that penalty hurt black's the whole structure there.
Hmm.
So black cannot do that. And if black do like this, after white connect, I don't know how to play the next move.
Right.
Probably the next move the best is this one.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this is the best, and the corner is captured, and but you know this is very unpleasant.
Right.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, white. Yeah, this corner in total, white actually. Let's say nobody has spent a move here in this corner. Black at the corner, but white also this panuki is too good together with, for example, something like this.
Why my camera stopped working? No, not now. I can see the camera
You
myself
stuck.
there, but
Yeah, I can see you
yeah.
stuck. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we can take a bit to fix it.
It's probably this one.
Okay.
Is it back yet? Nope.
No.
Maybe I've restored the camera. That is a nice moment to freeze.
Yeah.
Shit. This has never happened before, right?
I don't recall, but you know, I'm used to in our streaming, some problem happens.
Yeah. I mean, I remember this happened like in 2019 in some point, but that has been a while.
Okay.
Got thinking deep. Yeah. Okay, I restart the camera. And it's back. But it's not back there. Nope. Let's see if I can find it in OBS. OBS virtual camera. What is this? Oh, okay. I'm back, I guess. Hello. Yeah.
Not. Yeah, you are back. You are just behind me though.
Yeah. It's delayed a lot.
Now you're back. Yes.
Okay. The calm pose with worried voice is an interesting combination. Ventriloquist Mikko, yes. Someone please clip that one. Yeah, I did it.
Yeah. Okay.
Debugging on the stream. That's the thing that everyone wants to do. Okay, yeah, we can continue.
Yeah, let's continue. So white chose this way. So basically, he killed his own corner. He could have lived, and he killed his own corner.
Yeah.
I still, in general, like white, but less.
Yeah.
I think I still, in general, like this white.
So at least black got something from this mess, but
yeah, because initially, black's supposed to get neither. No, white, black at least get the corner, even though there's some RG there.
Yeah, but this Ponnuki is now laughing at the earlier choice black made of like, I want Moyo here, I want to play high, and
yeah, so this move is impossible. This one is clearly supplying the double Atari.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. And white Atari.
Black is going to answer.
Should black answer? Yeah, I will answer. It's too big.
Okay. Yeah.
It's still good in general for white. Yeah, it's still good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like this, basically black get more in the corner, but after all, white can still have something on the right.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's let's say I still prefer white.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. Not a big deal though, because like this is still like a European Fortnite game, so like anything can happen. This is just
Yeah, even
opening.
if this is a European top game, it's just has started. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so black needs to go for low instead. Yeah, that's correct.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this move is a little bit disappointing, but let me think.
The side is not like interesting.
Yeah, because this low combination is really annoying. This kind of low.
Yeah.
So normally the feeling here is you push up.
Yeah.
The feeling here is you push up.
Maybe he didn't want to push up to like give more moves to this white structure over here, or
he should push up. I just don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Strictly, I think he should push up, but we are not taking pro criteria.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's continue. Okay.
Okay. Now it's time to invade.
And how are you gonna invade?
Yeah. How would you invade chat?
D3. Okay.
Ah, that one. Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay. I should have waited. I just directly guessed. Yeah, this is correct.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, everything right.
C8.
Actually,
I was thinking also like about that side, like C8 or attachment. Would they be like considerable? Instead of
C8, probably C9 is better if you play at all.
Right.
It's mainly for how powerful. Let's say this Kema and this one. You can see that's the difference between C9 and C8, and so it is about which one is more powerful. I would rather leaning towards the left a little bit. So when I play A, I command white to answer. I play B, white answers anyway. Yeah. So I may wait here. But to be honest, what white did is right. I mean, left side is not small, but compared to that, bottom and the corner is bigger. So to me, this start is correct.
Maybe something like B6.
That's still basically you give the corner for the left side, and the left side is not the biggest. It's mainly, the bottom is more like a 3D Moyo.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, let's say black put emphasize there is correct. But I just slightly thought, okay, let's say here, this extension is normally right, but in this case, we might have that panel key.
Hi, Romansky.
What had that panel key? Actually, here white black played slightly heavy, I would say. Maybe black here for double honey.
Yeah.
Double honey, and like this, you can actually play lighter, like maybe
double honey?
This. You leave the double honey possibility.
Okay.
Yeah, and also here you also might tiger in the future. Yeah, just leave more possibility. This connection is really heavy. When it is really heavy, it's difficult to play anything light.
Okay.
Yeah, my feeling is still something like this.
Yeah.
But it's harder. But this one, the white doesn't need to think what? White just a cap. Just thought white just a cap.
Yeah.
Well, he intentionally played one line towards this direction. This doesn't look right. This one potentially give more eye shapes. Yeah, cap is right. Here, I would say cap is right.
Yeah.
This one, then we know that potentially you give this one, you give this one, and you give the tiger, right? So annoying. It makes it much easier for black to live.
Okay, emphasis is to the left side. White. Yeah, perhaps.
What white did here is he believed he can attack black really hard by relying on the power of the panel key. Which to me is in general right. It is in general right, but he need to play. Let's say when white honey in the corner, these, let's say, both sides need to play more accurately. For now, I can see neither.
Black could f6. You mean before this one or now?
Not recommended. f6. So basically, you are playing right next to the wall there. White have
leaving that kind of problem behind.
So in this kind of shape, this is not a move considerable. If you play, you'd rather do this. This is a move considerable.
Yeah, because you're leaving the problem there anyway. So like, then why not go further and still leave the problem?
Roman says.
White caps
f6.
Then f6.
Well, but then it is a little bit contradicted because then the opponent come over here. This shape, I don't know how to continue.
Yeah. Then you have like 2 moves and like.
Yeah, I don't know here because
save and.
Yeah, you either help f6 or you help h4, but you can't help both. Then they are contradicted. Yeah. So you, let's say here in this, that is why to me cap is correct. Yeah, it's not about, this is purely about shape. So this one is odd. And black didn't play that one. Give me a sec, okay? I need to think about it. Black here. Black here. It's very risky.
Always afraid leaving elephant eyes when running. When you try to be like flexible, you can do that.
Yeah,
so you're not afraid like to your opponent to go there.
This is an offer. The offer is please come in.
Yes, please do that.
When you intentionally play this kind of elephant eye, you are making an invitation, and normally you say the opponent play there is exactly what I wanted. Actually, here, let's say this is not a move I want to recommend. It's mainly for the opponent play this move is what he wanted, so just sacrifice 3. Yeah. The annoying thing will be, what if he invite you back?
Yeah.
That will be extremely annoying. And that is why I didn't choose this one. Yeah,
please take 3 stones and I reduce a little. Takes or like well, not. I mean, usually you would get like something else, and here also like if you get like wall here and like, that's not a little and.
It's mainly for this wouldn't happen. Yeah, let's say I can't imagine this happens.
Yeah, well, it's not like you would attack the Ponloki, but like
I can't see anybody play like this.
Yeah. Usually this kind of thing is like both will get amount like about the same amount, so like it doesn't benefit for white to go like that.
Yeah.
Those 3 stones is not worth it to like give that kind of thing in center.
Okay, I think it's true that the black, let's say mainly because of white, that center stone position, I think black will live. I think in general black will live and the black wouldn't suffer much. Yeah, white, that capstone actually hurts a lot for the total plan here. So white also need to continue in the center. Okay, to me here it makes sense. He add a move, and black need to add a move at the bottom. I don't know.
You could also imagine like the previous one, like white will get the 3 stones and like they both go down. That you just take away those 3 stones, and then you imagine like how bad is that for white, and how many stones you would want to get as white that you would be fine with it. And 3 stones is clearly not enough. If that group would be a lot bigger, like there would be like 20 stones, then fine. Then I can go down like that. Then I can embarrass myself like that. But 3 stones, it's not worth it to go like down together like that.
Okay, actually, it is understandable why they didn't make that exchange. Yeah, let's say black wouldn't go from that direction anyway. But why do you invade this one? The red side now is the most empty side, because even if you let black play,
Yeah.
Let's say with that S6 existing, he can hardly make the entire red side as territory anyway. Yeah, so and the white play on the red side is very small. Yeah, so he doesn't play at the bottom is understandable, but this move is very odd.
Now you can see that jump is playable. Yes, because white wouldn't go there, and you can get like a little bit further.
Yeah.
For example, comparing to the game, that's a lot more efficient to go elephant jump.
Yeah, and black is playing on the red direction. Let's say after the penalty, I have preferred white. Now I prefer black.
Yeah. Now black got something more to this corner, and white. Well, there was still something for white here, so white didn't increase his value on this area.
Yeah, I mean, this evasion is just too odd. This evasion is basically, I mean, this evasion is very contradicted to earlier this penalty. I got the penalty, then I don't need to do anything on the right side. You don't have territory on the right side, and then you did something on the right side.
Yeah.
Let's take away partly the value of the penalty.
So it's basically that black got some moves to this corner for free. Because
yeah, exactly.
White didn't do anything, but black did. So.
And yeah, so black after the bottom right variation, black, let's say black earned two things. One, at the bottom, he's supposed not to leave that easy. He did because of this cap shape is wrong. And the second is white didn't need to play on the right side. He did and give black extra move around here.
Right.
Yeah, just this already to me here, black is no longer in a difficult position. At least black is no longer in difficult position. I might even prefer black here.
So black is pretty much alive in the bottom left.
Bottom left, yes, it's mainly for okay. Maybe not at the bottom itself, but with consideration of A, B, C, D, E.
Yeah. The shape is too weak for white to like keep it in, so black will get a lot of forcing moves, and then after that the shape for black is like pretty much twice.
Yeah. Now it looks like black is pretty good. Yeah, the last jump shape is really good. This one you learn black top right and reduce white center. Yeah.
Yeah, or that way also like Miai to live or run. Usually, if you have Miai for like different kind of escapes from that situation, then usually it's pretty well off. If you have just only one way, then you should do something about it. But if you have many ways, then it's usually pretty fine.
Okay, then how about continue? What?
I have a big moyo.
You know, this is very contradicted. You play in the center, you don't invade the right side. You invade the right side, you can't play in the center.
Now white just made a target there. No, that's actually like if black attacks those two stones, it's beneficial for black. Yeah.
And I'm trying to think about how he's speaking here. Is he trying to say, you dare not cap me, you cap me, I'm gonna cut you off from there? This is very contradicted. Okay, but let's see here. I can see potentially the penalty will be attacked in this way.
Yeah. I never get surrounded, and you'll never need to learn to live.
Yeah. No, this one. Yeah, to me here, the correct order should be attack the right side first, to separate the right side with the penalty, and then you come over from that h6, to separate the penalty.
Yeah, true.
To me, the order should be like this. No, this one is a little bit odd. Okay, let's see how it develops. Yeah, he did this very directly. Okay. What?
White only wants this. But he's
that I don't mind. But then, please, at least honey. Honey to me makes sense. Yeah. We all know that. Gosh, I mean, this just make earlier that center move even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say shape is above intention. Yeah, here. Yeah, this white player doesn't understand it. Yeah.
I have a dream. One day I will kill Ponriki.
Here, black doesn't need to do that. Here, black seriously doesn't need to do that. With the Tengen shape open like that, black doesn't at all.
Yeah.
If I were black, I might directly play Tengen. Yeah, if I were black, I would directly do it. Clearly he didn't. Because if black can separate white from here, either white lets earlier that L11 stone go to keep his territory, which means black will also have a pretty big top right area, or the other way around, which means we destroy each other. Black is still fine. Yeah, right. So yeah, I'm fine either way. So I might directly do this.
Yeah, black didn't do this one. Black did something else. Okay.
What?
So he's he's really going for the final boss.
Okay, actually here, if I were white, I'm very happy to fix it.
Right.
Yeah, that shape. And here, yeah, black is fixing for white and white refused it. I don't get it. Here, this fight itself doesn't matter. It's all about who gets Tengen.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually it's all about who gets Tengen. Okay, let's see.
Tengen is not a legal move.
What? I mean, let's say locally this is a move, but let's say, okay, this is what I thought. So there will be a fight in the center. It's all about who will gonna get Senate to play around Tengen. This is what I thought. And so that's why I'm surprised about this one, because this one is completely off topic.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the 100th
This
stream.
is the Hearst black for sure. This first the Hearst black. And this put some question to the bottom, which I didn't get time to read yet.
Yeah.
And I don't know how black continue here.
Just black just created a huge mess here. Like he's so busy with like 3 separate things. Did he read something? Because I don't see anything. He's like he should just get something here, but like I don't see how to get anything. If all those 3 groups are like separated, then what are you doing?
Okay, let's see how he continues, because here, let's say black is playing in some very different logic from mine, so I don't even want to speculate.
All right.
Let's see how did he.
What? 99. Now we have like 1 more to go.
Okay.
Yeah, he's really dreaming of I mean black Christmas, not white Christmas.
But the black shape cannot handle this. As for black shape, this cannot be done.
Black is farming at this point. Yeah, I feel like it too. They just played it for us.
Okay, let's see. I don't understand. So let's continue. Is black? I'm trying to think about. Is black trying to sacrifice the center 2 stone to capture the right?
Maybe, but I don't see how the 2 stones are actually like beneficial here. Like.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah, it's difficult to do his plan, but he may put it. I mean, your capture the 2 stone is not captured like this.
Yeah.
It's difficult. Let's say, okay, I will just put a picture here, huh?
Yeah.
I assumed, for example, black does this, and aiming to red center, white had a move. To me, to capture the red side needs to be like this.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is a risky plan, because I'm sure like this you'll capture the red.
Yeah, because white has some fishy business inside, but
yeah. So but if you capture the 2 stone like this, nobody care. That's the problem here. Nobody care about capture those 2 stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's say black just cannot capture the 2 line.
Yeah. So you sold your house to get the box of candy, like.
Yeah. So white doesn't care. White does care. I'm sorry. What? White does care. Okay, well, let's continue here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, but like this. Like this, actually, this exchange is good for white. So white is trying to say your center, I have captured you already like this with this kind of shape.
Yeah,
I mean, I can
data for
understand
that.
white save the two, but if white saves the two in a low profile, I understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah, low profile. It can't be this kind of high profile and say, okay, I'm coming and it's all mine.
Yeah.
Like this, center will definitely blow.
Mm.
Okay, let's see here.
He never wanted to do. He wants the final boss. But how is Black going to get the final boss here?
Let's see. Black still insist. Black insist doesn't look right. You capture the two in this way. Fine, take it.
Yeah.
Huh? Why do you refuse it? Okay, wait.
This is so fun.
Well, like this, anything can happen. I didn't expect why to refuse it. What? Okay.
I don't know if it's legal to like put
thought
everything
what we're gonna do
because we're like
something like this.
every
and
move
it's
is
really competition. I thought that this was gonna happen, and white is playing on that side. Okay, not impossible. Not impossible. It's just that the logic is strange.
Are you sure the ranks are correct? I'm
Yes.
pretty sure. Yeah. Looks like for that game. Looks like something like I could actually play and then. Yeah.
Okay, but let's see. Okay, let's continue. Okay. Yeah. So this is a major problem. It's not like white cannot live on the right side. The problem is I don't think white can get both right side and the center, and which
Right.
is all the way white is insisting.
We're too used to 6-10 games. Yeah. This is fun. Like change.
Okay.
I'm going to keep a look at.
I thought the black were just gonna do this one.
Mm-hmm.
And save the center, because center field is more important.
Right.
Atari from here, what does it mean?
What is this?
I don't understand. Okay, let's. And why does still insist? Okay, maybe.
So now, yeah, black will do this, and
so broken. Let me think. So broken.
that is still fake eye. Black can still do it.
Black spent a lot for this.
Yeah.
So in the end, this is such a trade that black get to run out of the center, but paid a broken shape. Plus, on the right side, white honey, and he didn't answer yet.
Yeah, and also those two stones in the like G7 and stuff like that. So then, those are the start of it. He did that one to get more power here, but like, what did he get here?
I guess in general, white again. Although let's say both sides plays, this kind of game is very difficult for me to analyze. It's mainly for normally we say somebody did something wrong, the other one did things right, then that one who did things wrong get punished, right?
Right. Yeah.
This one both sides did too many things wrong, so here I have to analyze in total what is the end result here. It's difficult to actually analyze mistakes.
But to me, like it looks like white benefit here.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, locally white definitely benefit, and he didn't capture the center stone, but at least earlier this shape is kind of fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he get this stone. Yeah, that's actually another income.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in total, white definitely has gained out from here. But here this is very messy. I mean, yeah, there's so many mistakes. So actually, I don't even know here how did white get this kind of relatively good result.
Is G7 and F7 having any effect in these exchanges? Well, they are kind of like left alone there, so like I don't see
Black
how Black
is
will benefit.
basically saying, those two stones eventually will leave. He made a promise. Let's see if he can keep his promise.
Right, but like white got also like G7. I mean G6 and F6. So like they're making the black's life harder.
Yeah.
On the bottom
Both
side.
is a question already.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, let's say this fight. So far, I vote for white.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's continue. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I understand his theory. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But this is not even center.
Yeah. So I think here is that the case. White just need to play somewhere in the center, and white has more already. I believe so.
Or kill the bottom now.
Yeah, or kill the bottom. That is basically the reading player's choice. Yeah, let's say from my teacher's choice, I don't want to read that.
Right. Yeah. I guess AI would also prefer that one because black has the problem there or the bottom already. So like, why bother?
Yeah, bottom now is extremely suspicious.
Because if you play there and you fail, then you didn't get anything, but you may get just some easier benefit here and leave the problem for black to live there.
What?
Yeah, Yakako. Like AI would know that like what is going to happen there, and then still play elsewhere, no matter what is going to happen there. Like AI wouldn't just kill. At least like the like Leela or Katako, they usually don't kill.
This card.
More blood.
That's he's basically gonna have his own blood. Clearly his own blood, right? What happens on the top side, we all know. What will gonna happen on the top side?
Yeah.
This card just means his own blood. This is crazy.
Yep.
Miko, yeah, you are telling me this game is like 4-down game. Is this card like a 4-down move? I don't believe 4-down play this card.
Yeah. If you're like a blood seeker, this is exactly what you want.
I mean, at this moment, actually, I think white is on the edge to win the game.
Yeah. But
and this one move basically finished himself right away.
Yeah. But like, if you are like blood seeker, you don't care if you are winning or losing. You just want blood. So this is kind of like the only move here at the on the board now to actually like start a new fight, right? Like because everything else is like kind of like solid.
Yeah.
So like if you want to start a new fight, this cut is the way to do. But like obviously it's not like the thing you should do, but like.
Yeah. No, I guess it's fair to say white player is still taking this as an online fun game.
Yeah,
he didn't take this as a tournament game.
This is more like if you're losing and you want some mess. This is then a good move because like then you create mess. If you don't do this one and you would be losing, what can you do? If you cannot kill like bottom side, then yeah, this would be. But White is winning the game, so he's gonna do this.
Yeah. Black, this one is too greedy, unnecessary. Here, just connect back. Yeah, just because here the liberty of those two stones is far more important than anything. Once we ensure the top side white 3 is captured, it's done. So black doesn't need to push this one. But okay, in any case, how come I continue? I don't know how come I continue this.
I don't know.
Just turn. You still have time to do this. Gosh.
And then kill everything.
Yeah, okay, so you can see that here black is definitely playing inaccurate. This one should just simply be connected to make sure Han is powerful. Yeah. So this one inaccurate. And so here he only dare jump. Actually, Han is still possible. Anyways, but it's still very difficult for white.
Yeah.
Okay, what's that? You want to make the honey powerful? Yeah, sure. I think here black is playing in a negotiation mode. He actually didn't intend to kill the top side. I will definitely try to kill the top side if I were black. Yeah, he doesn't try. To me here, is there any reason to not block? You want to put in the cut? Go ahead. Yeah, that will be my language. I really want to forgive him to put in the cut here. And this move is saying he's modest and he doesn't want to try to kill. Fine, he can do that. I mean, here black has different choices. White doesn't. Yeah, white cut is crazy. White cut just one move turn this game around completely.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Doesn't white just drive black into his own moyo?
He did, but actually that's not important. I mean,
Yeah.
he needs to survive, so he cannot think about that much. The problem is why when you cut, you didn't think about it that much.
Yeah. White just didn't think anything else than just okay. There's a cutting point. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, black is that open-minded. Black just a cut from here, I think, is very modest. Very modest. So he's basically saying, once I leave, it's fine. Oh yeah, and white can actually get this one. Well, no, okay, white this better just Atari. Let's go back. Because black need to capture the 3 anyway. And here, this one doesn't really save the 3.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I have to say black played too modest. Yeah, let's say here he gave up the opportunity to capture white top side. In return, he just captured the center 3. He doesn't even touch the left side because we know that here this tiger is there. And also, there's one thing very important, that is white get this exchange. This exchange makes the bottom extremely in danger because earlier, let's say, if just talk about the bottom attack and defense,
Yeah.
when Atari black doesn't necessarily connect the two. And then he say, okay, I have the Atari at K5 and potentially at 9 there. Now it's gone.
Yep. Yeah.
Now bottom can actually die anytime. To me, it's just dead. Why white doesn't do it? Now it's to me it's clearly dead.
Yeah, now it's
just do it. Yeah, so earlier I thought white cut, white finish himself. This moment, in the game, white honey here, I can see potentially white take care of that instantly and kill the bottom. White wins the game. God. Okay, yeah. So in this kind of game, we definitely cannot say something that is over.
And that is old blood, so he's not going to concentrate on that. That's boring.
Like a counter now. Why? That we will gonna allow white to live on the top. Right? No, there's just too many eye shapes. What? I'm sorry, I'm not used to this kind of shape because you intentionally leave those 2 cutting points like this. And there's nothing you can seek for in the center. That's very strange. To me here, it makes a lot more sense why just to do this. And the next move, you aim at that one.
Bella Baxi. Thanks for following. Bella Baxi Jolban, I guess.
Okay, yeah, but okay, let's see. I'm not sure if I understand, but let's continue. Black, once again, just want to live. Okay.
Okay,
this is a decisive moment.
This is a interesting starting point.
Yeah, I didn't expect white. To me, white just simply do this. Black is dead.
Yeah.
It's actually very simple.
There's not space. Yeah.
White just simply play here.
This is a risky move.
This might work as well. I just need to read a little bit further. This might work.
I mean, because black has something like K2. So
if black play K2, black will lose the game. Because
black can split from that direction and also from the other direction. So this is kind of like risky also.
Here, the major problem is what if black may actually let white connect in order to get all the forcing move possible like this.
Yeah.
And this is something if black doesn't play here, I think this move works too. Yeah, this is my only question. And to me, black might try this, but then white wins. Yeah, then white just play here. You can call to live. Yeah, like this white wins. So to me, this is the only way black can continue. But this one I need to read. So for example, this one, block on this, and then uh, just like this, it is you're gonna leave eventually. Oh, actually shaky. Crap.
No, L1.
L1 only give one.
The other one wasn't I. Okay.
The other one is goat AI. So this is not enough to live. Okay, then I would say this. Yeah, why did this move also work? Okay. So how did he answer? This one is impossible. So the bottom get murdered. Then black we're gonna go crazily to kill the top.
Yes, more blood.
Yeah, this one clearly get murdered. Black why the order is a little bit strange. Why the plate here, huh? To me, the order should clearly be push, jump, and turn. This is absolutely clear.
Yeah, no shape.
This order is not absolutely clear. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see here. Peep. Can black get some circle? That's the only thing I can see. Circle, okay. And why to refuse it?
What?
Okay, then everything need to be reread. Why to refuse it? What does this mean?
So if now black just separates, how do you separate? Like F3 or?
This way also works. My conclusion, okay, it actually, yeah, white can do it, actually.
Because you don't have like liberties.
Okay, sure. Then how can black continue?
Yeah, you don't have liberties to separate.
Yeah,
that's weird. That's weird. There maybe?
This one clearly doesn't work. Yeah.
Yeah, H2 was also a possibility to try something, but not quite.
This one is inaccurate. This one should run. Run is absolutely clear.
Right.
And he cut here. I need to read. Capture.
So now capture, you already have one eye and... Wait, what? Is this alive?
Yeah, that is the problem there. Yeah, to me that's not accurate.
This is alive?
This is alive.
Wow.
It's ridiculous. I mean, this is so simple just to run.
Woo! We did it.
It's not like yeah, let's say white helps the black to live.
No, it's still dead.
It's still dead?
Is it?
How can this still dead? It is alive. Yeah, you just give the 5.
Yeah, yes.
You just give the 5. It is alive. It's ridiculous. It's alive. Black will definitely die.
Yeah.
So
black is alive in double what?
Yes, this is how black survived. It's still a big price to pay because actually white can capture the 5 instead.
Yeah.
It's still a big price to pay, but black survived.
Yeah.
And now the question is, black survived is more like black lived half. I guess that's fair to say.
Yeah.
And does black have enough? Actually, I'm not sure about that.
So this is like because one of the variations was at least core. So this was like black won the core and white kind of didn't get anything else than center.
Yeah, so actually, earlier I didn't read. I just saw here if black seek for core, even if he live inside, he will gonna lose. But it's proven to be this move is right, because there's just no way, and this is not. So what white did? Those are right ones. White run.
Right. Yeah. Now it's just dead.
Yeah. So very simple.
Yeah. No liberties.
Yeah. But okay, like this, we still have to count. And so white we're gonna get this one.
Oh, hello, Bunny Vice.
Huh? Black didn't answer. Okay. Okay, yeah, let me count. I will count it this way. I will count it this way.
So yeah, this is the game that Yakago, was it Yakago? Yes, used his 10,000 points. So if you are here a lot and you have 10,000 points, you can also like decide for us what do we review. Something about decisive moments.
White wins.
White wins still. Right. Okay. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, my count is white wins. So black needs something special. Yeah, so black Atari here is right. Yeah, to me, yeah, let's say if things goes normal, white wins.
Final boss survived. Baby hands.
And white captures the center.
Yeah, white is winning because
White
final
doesn't
boss
need to do
survived.
that. My counting tell me white doesn't need to do that. Yeah, white just need to live. Yeah, because here center is not even the biggest. The biggest one is clearly here.
Yeah.
Center is not even the biggest. Why care about the center?
Yeah.
Black Atari here, however, understand he cannot play in the center. He must threat white top side. Otherwise,
yeah.
he's losing. From this sense, actually, as my counting, actually, black is right. White actually should actually answer here. And this one is painful, but it doesn't hurt his left side territory at all.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, actually, at my counting, this is actually white easiest way to win. Yeah, but well, okay. Earlier white cut there, and I'm certain towards white doesn't care about if he wins or not. Actually, so this one says the same. Okay, this give black a chance. Yeah, this gives black. It's a. I don't think it works. I don't think it works. It's a very thin one as for this shape. I don't think it works.
Yeah, this is at least.
To me, this is not the red move. To me, the red move should be something like this. I thought,
Right, yeah. Okay, this is the
this is clear.
shape,
This
yeah.
one is unclear. This one is more like white is trying to kill black.
Right.
Not impossible. It's just white doesn't have to do that. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, it's all about if white mind is clear here. If white mind is clear, there's no way black wins.
Right.
Atari here.
Wait, how would the jump be clear? Like chat.
Okay. Okay. So here, this is the case here. You can Atari, I don't care. So basically, for example, to me, when white connect is over, because white should be able to win the race between this one and this one, right?
But this is not a jump.
Yeah, about the jump. Okay. I believe the jump. I just want to survive. So here, I think this is. I mean.
Yeah, we already established white just wants blood. So like, yeah.
Yeah, but I just want to
right.
survive.
Yeah.
So I must explain why this one is clearer, because then I need to show variations.
Right. Yeah.
Which one to show? This one. And then push. And this. I don't know what's more to show here. Cut.
Yeah, cut. I guess.
Actually, there's some variations like this.
Yeah.
Just attack here.
And
No, I don't know. Capture. Capture then is clearly alive, right? Capture is clearly alive. Capture we just cut here.
What if you connect?
If we connect.
Yeah.
If you connect, we. I think that should be enough liberty. Actually, I'm not 100% sure. I think it should be enough liberty. This the cut. This should be enough. Yeah, it should be enough.
Yeah. Okay. So 4 against those. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even count. I just assumed that should be enough.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Let's say I'm just saying after this, I can't see how black can completely hold it. Actually, it's not that clear, huh? Probably this is even clearer. No, okay, that's not clear either. Maybe push is the clearest. Push and then jump. This one's clearest. Just to make sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see.
Okay, but okay, let's say we can discuss a lot about those detailed stuff. But okay, I hope you see a general idea there.
Yeah.
General idea is either we race with the center or we race with the left side. But one premise, black want to live in the center, please. I'm not insisting that. White in the game is more like insisting he want to kill something. I think that's a major difference, and that to me is dangerous.
Yeah.
Let's say for example this one, you fix this one, I push, and we race with the center, and the center there's no liberty. Or you fix the center, I kill the left. There should be enough liberties.
Right.
Yeah, so to me, this way will show white is clear. White has a clear mind, and if this happens, white wins the game. But white does this, I'm not sure.
What is wrong with my... I'm stuck again. Again, the same moment.
Okay. And you have, then you do the same solution?
Yeah. I don't know what is wrong with this. Probably the...
You blame the sky?
No, not the Skype this time. It's probably the cameras, like connection, like the power connection.
Oh, I see one very narrow way for white to lose the game.
What are you thinking about, Mikko?
White can lose the game in that way.
I guess this will do the trick. Yeah.
Okay.
Staring in disbelief.
Yeah. Don't cut. Let's see if white cut. White. Okay, I hope white doesn't cut. Don't cut.
Don't cut.
I think he cut.
But cut is sente.
This way he will gonna cut.
Yay!
This is the only way to lose.
Only way.
This is the only way to lose.
Right.
This is more like, okay, let's say when we do Sumiko, there's, okay, one move to kill. This is one move you kill yourself. Can you find that one single one? I need it.
Hello, are you going to take a look at Finnish championship game? It just started and they are streaming in Facebook.
Today is Friday, yes.
Oh, so they're doing that. Maybe we can
have the Finnish Championship League.
Maybe we can, like after this one.
I'm not sure if okay, well, because let's say I'm not really sure if people is interested in the Finnish games. We already have one Fortnite game. Let's see about that.
We already won Fortnite. Yeah, okay. I mean, we can ask chat later.
Yeah, sure. So this is the only way white has killed his own dragon rather than to kill black something. Just to think about it, this moment he come back. He's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can actually come back in different ways. I don't care. Once he keep that stone, he can put here. I don't care.
Yeah.
This is the one very narrow way to lose. And this one, it happens to be black 2 earlier group can be in danger, are both alive.
Yeah, only the first round. Yeah.
And to get an eye is impossible. Yeah, to get an eye is impossible. Yeah, you can continue as long as you want, but this game is finished like this. Yeah.
What a twist game.
Okay, I guess let's say from here, let's say it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess we can just scroll to the end like very quickly
Yeah.
to see like that there is not like third.
Oh, Black
third
even play
miracle.
decent, my god. Yeah, Black play decent is please read that move.
Right,
Yeah, at least you should Atari, yeah.
right.
Ah, okay, yeah, the following is
Yeah.
just the way I walk over.
Okay, so yeah, following was just that like white didn't want to like
White doesn't want to
resign.
win, Black does. To me, that's the difference. Black does want to win, White doesn't want to win.
Right.
Yeah, Black bottom is supposed to die, and
Is
Black
there-
survived. White top side is not only White is supposed to live, White is supposed to capture Black. White failed. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, when we talk about this, yeah, then actually early game doesn't matter.
Yeah, white is in sudden death 30 seconds. So yeah, it is possible that he didn't have time or something.
I mean,
Because black has
I'm
black
sorry.
has still like 2 periods left. So if white is like bad at yeah, white was in sudden death already here. So like
Yeah,
it's possible that like 30 seconds is not enough because like if you are in sudden death, it might be that you don't think clearly anymore. You're like
Yeah.
it happens to me sometimes in tournament like 30 seconds should be enough to think in this kind of situation, at least something, but then you get to that kind of mode like if I like don't play quickly enough, I'm going to lose, and that is the only thing that is in your mind, and you're not thinking about the game like half of the time that from that 30 seconds you're like 15 seconds of your first like first 15 seconds of your move you just stare at the board like you should find some move, and like
Yeah.
that sometimes happens. So like it's possible like time is the trouble here.
Yeah.
Hello Estakal.
Yeah, I can understand that, but you know here, yeah, let's say actually, I had some talk with my students last night.
Yeah.
Actually, let's say in a game, in an entire game, we say you have very clear mind on what is going on, what you are doing. That's more important on how well you have played.
Yeah.
Because you may occasionally play some really good moves, but then if at some other moment your mind is not clear, you play some move that is off, your good move doesn't matter, your bad move can't.
Yeah.
And the European top players, what they are capable to do is they constantly play at, let's say, not too bad moves. Yeah, they are capable to maintain an entire game at a certain level in which they do not play too bad, not necessarily play brilliant. And that's what they are capable to do. And so let's say we can see that here. If White has a part of his conscience, he knows that he just need to live. He can easily avoid the situation to come to this, and then doesn't capture the 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Once his mind is more or less clear, he live, he win.
Yeah.
And when it comes to complication, his mind is clear about I just need to live. I mean, or in other words, it's important starting from this moment, this move. White only need to know my task is to live, then White wins. And that's more important than any move you play. Here, I play this move. You can play some other move once you live.
Yeah.
Once you live, you just need to live. And here, your move may not be accurate, but you play a move that you live, you win. And your mind is not clear, and you die, you lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know that most of our users here, we are capable to do as my mind is clear in game at some parts. Our task is, however, our mind is clear all the time. Even in Belgium, our mind is very clear on what is going on, what am I doing. It cannot be, because of Belgium, I do not make decisions as how I make normally.
And in Bioyomi, you can like lower the kind of like the quality of game, like the how strict you are with your moves. That you just, for example, here you have a task that you should live, so you should keep that one in your mind and just do some move that lives. You don't have to find the best move, so you don't have the time to look for the best move. You just go and live. you don't have to like think too hard on it. Just if you find one that works, just go for it. You don't have to like be the best, especially because white is winning at this point. So like,
yeah. Well, okay. I'm not sure if there's anything more to see. I don't think there's more to see after that. Yeah, black is playing super safe, and actually white messed up here, huh? Black doesn't care.
Would you recommend playing blitz games to practice maintaining this sort of clarity? I have been training this skill, but mildly unsuccessful. Yeah. Like, play blitz games and see how your thinking will change. We already tried that one after Italian Congress, and like I guess at least for some players it was like beneficial. At least like Dave was doing it a lot, so like and he improved in that part a lot. Yeah. So like if you can do that and you enjoy doing that, then just do it. Yeah. Don't think about the results too much. Just play a lot. Then it's about like quantity, not quality, that much.
Yeah, and please also remember you need a mixture. So you need a fast game and slow game, a mixture.
Yeah. Because otherwise you are going to just blitz and like then your bad habits of the blitz games will come to your slow games in tournaments. So you need those slow games also to balance and like remember that you are not blitzing all the time.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll just click till the end. I don't think there's anything more.
Yeah,
Will white play till the end?
I don't see any space to do that, but like you never know. Maybe just played until the end because he didn't find any moment to resign.
So they even count it.
Yeah, right.
So black win by 30. That's my guess. Maybe 20.
Okay, 15.5. Okay.
Okay. Because I didn't pay attention on endgame. I know that black has given in something away.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. You enjoy this?
It was fun. Okay. I laughed a lot. This is like
our viewers enjoy this.
This is like comparing comedy movie to like some very philosophical drama or something. Like, do you enjoy both? Yes, but do they like wiggle your different kind of part of your brain? Yes, it's not always like the same part. So like. For entertainment this is good, and like I guess also like because we have like bigger, like not everyone is 6'10" watching our streams, so I guess like I am also on this level, so like we will get we will get something out of this anyway. It's not the best quality, but like we will learn still something from these games.
I still feel amused. Black survived with this kind of shit in the end. That's impossible.
Yeah.
Black survived from here.
It's fun to see things Jeff knows are obviously wrong rather than things that we just have to reason are wrong.
This game, both sides did something definitely obviously wrong. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Actually,
I would love to see you review a Q game. Not today. Maybe.
I prefer not to. Okay, actually, sometimes I do review Q game, especially, in Nordic Go Dojo, I do that. But then basically, I have to first read the whole game before I write anything.
Yeah.
And then I decide which part I must skip. So this is wrong, but I have to not mention about it at all.
Yeah, and get the big picture, like what is the game about? Because otherwise it's going to be way too long. So if we are going to do Q game at some point, it has to be like that we see it beforehand, that it is like something that you can get something out of. and
Yeah.
like to get the big picture, like because like obviously you can teach about anything, like so like you can get even from like 20Q game, you can get some teachings about it if you just are smart about it. But like just suddenly like some Q game, random Q game that we don't know what kind of game it is, then it's very hard. There must be some good examples at NGD. Yeah, that could be. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, let's say in NGD, I think all the teachers are doing like that because you just cannot comment
Yeah.
all the move that is wrong. All let's say that first
Of
is
course,
let's say take
yeah.
us too much effort,
Yeah.
and second for the student, you wouldn't learn from many of those the our comment. In
Yeah,
case
of
if
course.
that
Yeah,
is something
It's
too difficult.
it's on every level. We don't get like we don't give like also like to sixtons. We don't give them to like the uh, top pro level like like limit to the moves. Like you should be like every move should be like top pro. So
Yeah, actually, for example, if this game would have been an NGD game, to be honest, I should have read it before and decided which one to skip. Actually, now we look at it, early game, some mistake doesn't matter at all, right?
Yeah.
Like for example, white get the penalty, black get the corner, ace bad to black, does it matter? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the end, it's about some life and death. Actually some strange life and death. So yeah, something shouldn't be evolved and something should die.
Yeah.
Like this.
But we also learned something about their direction there, like and stuff like that, which didn't like matter in the end, but like was at least like directing the game some certain ways that we end up to this kind of like this kind of life and death situations. Like why we even came up to this situation, then we can learn from those also.
Yeah. Well, okay, I guess we can finish this one.
Yeah.
All right, and before we come to the break, we should, as usual, vote for the next one first.
Yeah. So, well, what is the Finnish championship game?
Finnish champion, yeah, well, now it's in the league. Now, let's say they are playing the
It's
league.
not even final yet.
Yeah, now it's the league, and today is round one of the league, and I can see they are doing Vesa against Asu.
Okay, so that is like, at least not 5-dan. I mean, for 4-dan game.
Round.
It's
Relatively
good
if
5-dans.
it is if it's a Prodi against Asu, that can be fun. But this game so
But
far,
Vesa is also like a fighter, so at least the game would be like interesting.
for now they are at move 34 though, and I think it has just started.
Yeah, it will be slow, so I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider to talk about that game for let's say for the next one.
Right. Maybe in the finals we can consider
Sure.
something like, and if it's going to be like weekend, I can do it like for example myself, like with the AI and you in the chat or something like that.
But then we need to switch to Saturday. You know that kind of game normally happen on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, like if it's a Saturday, like I can also like just that we stream on Friday normally, but like, then I just
So you
look,
do it, right?
yeah, look at the games. Like I guess I did it last year, or was it even 2018? I don't remember.
In that case, no, Miko, you can do it tomorrow. Yeah, this tournament is the whole weekend. You know the schedule. Today 1 game, tomorrow 2, and Sunday 2.
Yeah, I don't promise anything because like I have been long gone from home, so like I might have some other things to do, but yeah, I don't have anything.
Sure.
I will see you tomorrow.
Sure. But yeah, let's pick the next game to vote. I guess today, I mean this time we're gonna vote.
Yeah. So someone mentioned like Victor versus who was it?
I have Victor Bendero.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's.
I first copy this one from PandaNet, and also the Corona Cup current war list. And so for Corona Cup, all the round 1 games has been played already, and I would say part of the round 2 game has been played. If you want to talk about any of the round 2 game, please ask me, and I will tell you if that game has been played or not. Yeah, and if we're gonna follow our usual tone and we talk about the European top players games, earlier I have mentioned that in round 1, there are Oscar Lucan and Victor Benero, yes. And in round 2, there are Ilya against Victor, Artem against Anton, and Stanislav with Lucan. Yeah.
Round 2, Ilya
And
Victor?
yeah, there's sorry?
Round 2, Ilya Victor? Somebody said.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course, let's say there's also, let's say, that's surprising result. That is Matthias against Songdin.
But so Ilya Victor, is it played yet or?
Ilya Victor has been played, and Anton Artem has been played. Lucan Stanislav has been played. All right, and there's also another relatively surprising result. That is Arvid against Benero. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, those are the choices from Corona Cup, and we also, of course, have Pandanet, and on Pandanet we have the pros performance there. There's Ali against Mateusz, and there's Victor with Artem. We have Dusan with Lucan, and Zhai Junfu with Ilya. I just basically read most of the board 1 pairings.
Right.
Yeah, actually, at board 2, there's also interesting one. There's Tanguy against Alexander Dinashtai. Yeah, so many, and let's pick one. Oh, let's first pick 5 actually.
Yeah.
Let's first pick 5, and so we can go to vote.
Yeah. So was it Victor Benzero is at least probably one because that was.
Yeah, and here there's also matter Arvid Benero.
Arvid Benzero.
Well,
yeah.
People really want Benero. Do we have many French here?
And Ilya Victor.
Okay.
Or.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that had been mentioned.
Yeah. So then 2 more.
2 more, please. Yeah, let's put 2 more into vote. Yeah, let's say.
Youngsam Matthias.
Youngsam Matthias. Okay, really? Okay. Yeah, let's say this kind of suggestion normally push me to that. I think, okay. Okay. Okay, one more, fine.
One more.
What's wrong? That game, we can talk about that game. That basically means that will be probably the first time we finish at the finish time 8:30. First time ever we finish at 8:30.
Tanguy Dineshstein?
Okay.
Okay. So do we have 5 now?
Yeah, I think we have 5 now.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't expect that those are the 5 choices. Okay.
Manage pawn.
I don't know. Let's say I don't think I know even one of those. I know Youngsam Matthias.
So it was Victor Benzero, and then my memory is gone. Ilya Victor.
Actually, okay.
Actually,
No.
what?
Marcel said he thought it's a long game since Matthias won against Songdin. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend Youngsam Matthias. You want to talk about Matthias with Songdin? I think I can talk about that. Yeah, sure. We can say instead of Matthias Youngsam, we can talk about Matthias Songdin. I'm fine with that one.
Okay. So Matthias, how do you write it?
Sondin. Like this?
Ah, okay. Songjin. Okay. And the fifth one was Tanguy Dinerstein.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah,
3 minutes to vote, and you can use bits to rig the voting. And it starts now. So vote for the next game, the review, and then we have the break after that.
Yeah, please vote. We have nearly 30 people here. Let's vote.
Yeah, do we get the half? And do we have to like recount the votes?
That can happen. Yeah, that can happen.
Stop the counting.
Stop the counting sounds familiar.
Like Matthias Cheng Chung is already like leading. Stop the counting. I have won. God, that was some exciting week to like wait for the results.
But you know, it's not over yet.
Yeah, it's not over. It's not over, but like
there can still be some surprise.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting for sure. Like because the beginning was so much more even than we probably like thought. But you should have like already predicted that the post votings are, I mean, mail votings or post votings. How do you call them? Are of course like mostly for. Democrats because of what Trump said already beforehand, that don't vote for me by posts. So why would you get more votes by post then? Yeah, obviously, and because of like so many people voted beforehand, so it should be obvious.
Yeah. But okay, yeah, we are still in our vote here, and we have like 1/3 time left. Something like 1/3. Please vote.
Yeah, you still have legal time to vote. Put your votes in.
Legal time to vote. Okay.
you can give legal votes to any of these choices: Victor Benzero, Ilya Victor, Arvet Benzero, Matthias Sengjunjin, and Tanguy Dinerstein. So Matthias' game is winning at the moment. If you want something else to win, vote or use your 10k points to rig the voting.
Yeah, we don't have much time left, so please vote quickly, okay?
Yeah. So far, Matthias is winning 2 votes against Tanguy. Now 3 votes.
Okay.
Now 4 votes.
Yeah, like this, I'm not gonna vote. I vote.
Right. Stop the counting. It's winning so much. we won big. Yeah, I stop the references.
All right.
Okay, yeah, Matthias won.
Okay.
Who rigged this? This is this counting was rigged. Yeah, it was it was not real.
You want to do recount?
Recount. The system has been violated. Voters were all paid actors.
Okay, Mikko, you can join me.
Okay.
And I can close the other one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, what? So Matthias is white.
Yeah.
Matthias 5 done.
Yeah.
Is that just one, or like how do you write the whole full name?
Kim Sondin. Kim, you know,
Okay.
Kim. That's
yeah, of course. I mean, like half of the Koreans. Or...
Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
I don't know what is the ratio, but like at least like most of the Koreans in Europe
actually,
are Kim. So like.
yeah, why? So there's only okay, yeah, because I think about professional players. I only thought about Kim Ji-sok.
Oh, there's
Yeah, surprisingly, not that many among the top pros.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. And it is Corona Cup, right? Or
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so
So
you don't need to change the tournament name. Yeah.
yeah. So now we have a break. I will go to toilet and put the compilation video first, at least.
Yeah.
And yeah, then we continue with this game. And
Yeah.
as you might have heard already, Matthias did some good things in this game, at least in the end. So you might want to join later. But yeah, now we will show you the compilation and see you in a few minutes.
You cannot get to see it anywhere but here in this channel. Washing machine means a white clothes turns to black clothes. I will read it. It works. Is it good?
Some reading required and then judgment and like
Yeah.
basic stuff.
This one Yeah, so Blackpink's are logical. Yeah, you know what? What's let's say the main.
You have to be clear with your mind when you play the game.
This is basically Jeff as a cook. I am so hungry. This cut is a very delicious meal your mother has cooked for you.
When you see candy, you're not going right away and take it and eat it.
You wouldn't get any carrots yourself. The carrots just run out.
On which way you have your banana? No, that's wrong. Wrong way.
That's wrong.
Okay.
Ah.
Opposite of
Oh, okay. So I clicked the stone there, which means he didn't. What? 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 What?
What?
What? What?
This will be that kind of game. I have a dream.
Yeah. Yeah.
One day I will kill Ponnuki.
Brexit is Brexit. You are not telling the truth, Prime Minister. Okay. We're gonna leave the European Union. Then we can take back control. Awesome. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it.
Go.
Yes.
Go. Yes.
I can't see he wins the call.
He wins the goal. Yay!
What?
Yeah, looks like goal.
Yeah.
You have to be the one who asks the questions that the strong people don't dare to ask.
Is Jeff just a human? Yes. I don't want to die. I'm just the same as every one of you. Okay? Yeah. Imagine I'm the one who is more powerful.
Oh, finally we end.
Oh, finally this game is over. I suffered heavily. Or just watch Hikaru no Go.
And welcome back. Yeah, Jeff is going to make food, and then we continue after that. So yeah, how many people are participating in Corona Cup games, and how has it been there? Are you guys winning your games? Is there actually like more people or less people than the first time? Because I didn't participate, so I don't know. Let's see. At least there are a lot of people. Almost 400. I don't remember how many there were like in the first one, but probably more. Yeah, it's nice to see how many like, or even like if you go way down there, like there are like 20 queues and stuff like that. Many people. I lost my first round game and will play the second tomorrow. Nice. Win the next one. 100% win rate, easy. Yeah, first game victory for 100%. Or have you played any other tournaments? If you have had any. I'll play round 2 tomorrow as well against the same opponent that I'm going to play on Sunday in the Yungsing Dojang. Oh. I also like. I guess it was last time I got like in Corona Cap. I got Dave as an opponent, if I remember correctly. So what is Jeff going to eat today?
The same in this meal is chicken rice and tuna.
Oh, tuna this time. Okay.
No, it's just the tuna can, and I put it in the chicken rice.
That is interesting.
Yeah, that's always my this meal.
That's interesting. My dad said like that he has a some coworker, or like he's retired now, but like his coworker was also had the same issue as Jeff. The what is it? The like in the leg, the thing.
I forgot the name.
Yeah, how does I remember it in Finnish, but like
What is in Finnish again?
Oh gosh.
I might remember.
No, I forgot that one also.
Okay, then I can't find it. You can't tell me.
I did remember, like, but it's completely different in Finnish and English. Shit.
You may describe to our viewers.
The thing that like if you eat some specific things, your first it's usually like in your like in your toe, and then if it's worse, it goes usually to the whole leg or even some other parts of your body, and it's so painful that you cannot usually walk and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, like no, not some kind of allergy. It's shit. How I forgot it also in Finnish.
Yeah, at least if you remember one language, that can help.
It's like there on my tip of the tongue.
I can Google it now. I can Google it. Okay, after I mix my food, I'm gonna Google it.
Not neuropathy, no. Shit. This is like streamer brain. You just forget everything that you are like thinking when you're streaming. Shit. How you don't remember it because you have to like live.
Because I remember the Chinese name. That one I remember. That's
right. Shit.
Okay, I'm gonna Google it.
Okay. No, yeah, now I remember. Kihti in Finnish, but it's not in English. That doesn't help help most of you. Goat, yes, goat, or like how do you pronounce?
Gout.
Yeah. So not like the animal goat, but like like that.
Yeah.
Yes, that one. So my dad had a co-worker who had it also, and he had a thing to chicken like skin, that he liked chicken skin a lot.
Yeah.
And chicken skin has that like purine or whatever you get from like that thing. It has that a lot.
Yeah.
So
you can't eat it.
Yeah. So you shouldn't eat chicken skin.
Yeah.
I just like wanted to make sure that you are not eating the chicken skin nowadays.
I dream to have it. They don't add it in my rice.
Right, because I remember you ate like full chicken, like
Yeah. Back to those years. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, Gicht in German, Finnish word you said sounds very similar. Yeah, it's probably coming from German to Finnish, I suppose. There are some words that some funny way comes from German, especially if you don't have that, like some diseases or something like that. Then obviously, like old Finnish probably doesn't have it. So, but yeah, like if you have goat, don't eat that one. And there was like a big list of different kind of things that you shouldn't eat, and like that's like so random list of things. And no beer, yeah. Some like beans or something like that. That is a bad one. I don't remember about the fish, but like I guess tuna should be fine. But then some other sea animals are not. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're muted. Yeah. Well, I was at my parents' place now for already like 2 Fridays, I guess. Was it? Or 3? I don't remember how times just flip. Yeah, two Fridays. Yeah, so it was kind of like a 3-week trip. First I went to my parents' like cottage, kind of. And yeah, I was just doing my work from there, and then just walking in the forest and reading. I was actually like reading book about AI. I want to make the like Pixel Go bot because we had the Pixel Go tournament also, which I also participated, but I didn't win. There has been some like I guess it was Telegraph Go who won the tournament. He had been playing like a lot of Pixel Go. So yeah, I was reading a book about AI and started the bot. And then I went to my like later to the city that I'm from. So where my mom is usually still, because she's still in work life. I went there and they did kind of the same thing there. I was just working and walking and yeah, watching TV with my parents. So I kind of like did completely opposite that I do here home, because like sometimes I need the time just like not sit on computer and not like watch your phone or like do the same things like watch Twitch or like play games or stuff like that. So obviously I have to do the work, but like anything else that I can change in my life is like that I go to my parents and like eat different kind of food and like do different kind of things, like just read or stuff like that. So I usually don't even open my computer there other than just working. So that will just recharge my batteries very effectively. So this time it took like 2 Fridays, so that's why we didn't stream. But yeah, that was my 3 weeks. So kind of like didn't do like much, just relaxing.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I basically just worked as usual. Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
Later, I'm gonna tell you one thing happened at mine later.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going back there like in 5 weeks about because for Christmas.
Yeah.
I guess it's about 5 weeks. So at least we will have like about 5 more of these before Christmas. So this one, and then 2 in this month, and yeah, 2 or 3. I don't know when I'm going. But yeah, we will of course keep you informed closer to Christmas. But I guess many of the viewers are also going somewhere on Christmas. So
yeah,
we will have the usual break there. But yeah, now we will have like Corona Cup games and Banat games and maybe the Finnish Championship and stuff like that. So yeah, let's go to the next game.
Sorry, just one moment. Okay. So now I'm ready. I'm no longer muted. I want to make sure.
Yeah. No. You're not.
Okay. Yeah. So now let's come back to this game. This game, I'd better talk a little bit before I start talking about it. Because this game has something to do with many. Let's say. Okay, I'll start with this one. Normally, for example, when I prepare a tournament for my student, I normally will ask them to play at least a couple of serious games before the tournament.
Yeah.
At least, and normally let's say there should be one game, the ideal date. For example, Saturday, a tournament normally happens on Saturday morning, right? So normally the ideal date for a game to happen, a serious game to happen, will be Thursday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
So one of the games has to happen around there. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is our preparation, and that is to make sure when we enter the tournament to play the first round, our hand is warm already, and so we basically play the game with the knowledge. Okay, what we are doing, because sometimes if it's a while we didn't really play any goal. We just enter a tournament, we may easily not used to it.
Yeah.
And so make some mistakes afterwards, even we ourselves do not really understand.
Right.
Yeah, and this is what I've told my students, and I told my students what is important in a tournament game. Normally, the odd rounds. Let's assume it's a weekend tournament, 5 rounds. The odd rounds are important. Why? Round 1, many people's hand is cold. Your hand is not, and that's our opportunity to get that win.
Yeah.
Okay. Round 3, we all know why. Round 3, basically, many people's mind is the potato, and so you just need to make sure your mind is relatively clear. Your move, good or not, may not be that important, but your mind needs to be very, very clear to know what you are doing. Then in general, you win. And then last round, people will think about to go home, to think about. What we're going to happen later. Maybe I'm going to have a party with my friend, or I'm going to meet up with my family, and also about tomorrow's work or exam or the homework stuff. People's mind is no longer in the game anymore. You try to concentrate slightly more, you win that game.
Yeah.
So normally we say all the rounds are important. Yeah. So because those are the games with those special factors affected, not necessarily goal itself.
Yeah.
So normally in the tournament, only 2 real games. I mean, nobody say round 2 and round 4 are real. The rest there are always other factors. Yeah, and this is game 1, and the information I can tell is, if I remember correctly, I have checked afterwards. Song Jin's last tournament was over half a year ago, and he didn't play any online tournament.
Oh, so his hand was really cold. Really cool.
Normally, it is fine when you enter this game, and normally you are paired with somebody not so strong, and then normally when they face to Han, I play against Ada, and they don't feel like they can possibly win.
Yeah.
And you have those advantages. So normally, even if your hand is cold, you can still probably pass in some way.
Right. Yeah.
Matthias happens to be one of the player, because I basically have been teaching him for years already. And then I told Matthias, you sit here to play the game. It doesn't matter who is your opponent. Even if you play against Kerdi or Yama Yuta or Kim or Shin Lin Seo, it doesn't matter. You sit here to play the game. Your aim, let's say you are fighting for victory, or don't sit there. I've been telling him about this for so many years, and he has this attitude. This game, he knows that the opponent is better, and he's fighting for victory, and he's fighting very hard for victory, because in this game, there's also no that kind of tournament factor as if this game is finished relatively earlier, I can still save the energy and my effort for the next round. Next round is in a week. So here I definitely put my everything into this one game, and there's also this kind of factor, and so those factors made the story of this game happen, and that's why I should tell this first, and also for our viewers here who want to actually get a good result in tournament, so in the future, before you are fitting to a tournament, what you should do. All right. Okay. Now let's look into the game.
Yep.
Okay. The start is very normal. And starting from here, it comes to something relatively special. This one normally is, let's say, so here, this kind of attachment. So basically, white want to actually get something out from the bottom right corner quickly, while black actually get the corner territory fine. But okay, I just want to remind. So it is just like the Shima, the Ogema Shimari. So there's also those kind of attachment. Those kind of attachment, you may learn that from AI, and that's Joseki. But please never forget, those kind of attachment normally means you make the opponent corner solid. In other words, you pay territory for influence, and therefore after that you have a task. That is, I give points. Then I need to prove the value of my influence. If you are confident, go ahead. If not, I'd rather you follow the old way. So for example, the old way against this kind of corner is like this, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not necessarily now. In the future, this is the old way. Yeah, and like this, you don't necessarily pay. Yeah. So once we understand about this philosophical part, okay, now we can move on. So white is basically saying you can get territory, and I take influence. Okay, and the black fight against it. Here, black has a ladder, so there's actually a question about how about black to do this.
Right. So what do you do? Like, do you just nobe or?
I think here white will gonna shoulder. Yeah, and then for example, it comes to something like, I will attack here, and white will gonna block here. So basically, white got two moves in a row there. And what black got on the right side is like after this Shimari, and black played this move, and then there's some exchange. Which is...
Well, the corner is a lot more solid now, because that wasn't black's territory at all there.
Yeah, so black got one, plus those exchange which hurts white. Basically, black is completely solid, and white those stones are not very useful. It's somehow useful, but not very useful. And that to trade with white two moves in a row on the top side. So here, the question is, let's say white get two moves in a row on the top left corner is not just a normal two moves in a row. It's the strongest two moves in a row, kind of. And the black one is a normal one. So here, can those bad exchange compensate on one move plus? I mean, because top left corner is more than white play two moves in a row, right? Yeah, and one can only compensate a normal one. So are those exchange can those exchange compensate one move plus? So here, in general, here I actually prefer white, and that is the reasoning here. Even if black has the ladder, I'm just explaining, black still play the push anyway.
Right.
Yeah. So that's correct.
BT, thanks for following.
Yeah, and then Nobi here, and then both sides play a Joseki.
Right.
Yeah, this is a Joseki, and afterwards I checked on AI, and white should have played this one. So to settle the right side.
Right.
Yeah. And in the game, white played a surprising move which I have never seen.
Oh.
Yeah, he played
Must
here.
be Yoseki.
And this is not Yoseki at all, but it's not completely off. Because here he's speaking. He is saying, you have some problem on Shorter of Liberty. And I want to benefit like this to take over the outside in a stronger way. And I don't want to sacrifice the two.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's possible, but let's say here the black basically choose to trade. Like this, and white push, and white capture the two.
Right.
But this result actually, it doesn't look ideal for white, considered especially top left corner, that approach, that exchange is really good to black. Yeah. So like this, it looked like locally black is the one who scores.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so in other words, white, this kind of attempt is, sorry, what?
Whoops.
Yeah, white, let's say white earlier, this attempt is not very successful.
Yeah.
I asked Matthias later, I said, what's this? I've never seen this. Matthias said, I don't know. I think I have seen this somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that kind of decision making is pretty hurtful. I mean,
Yeah, but luckily here is not that a big a deal, because here, I think here is just a black get a relatively good result. It's not decisive.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then while the next move he played here, to me is a little bit problematic. Yeah, because here this exchange, I mean, top side is actually our focus now already. So this exchange actually make black top side stronger. I'd rather, I mean, also like this, white didn't really solve the shortage of liberty. With this turn, in the future, there's still shortage of liberty problem. Yeah, so I'd rather here white do nothing. White just directly play at the top.
Right.
Yeah, so this exchange hurts slightly. Okay, but then white come back on track. Okay, and then black played a strange one.
Okay.
Yeah, but this strange one, yeah, let's say I should also explain a little bit. Miko, yeah, I'm not sure if you remember back to the days when sometimes we play each other.
Yeah.
You remember? Yeah. I think, yeah, let's say you probably know some of my habit that when we play each other, I rarely play the known moves.
Yeah. So he has this kind of habit also to like playing against weaker players.
Yeah, because then let's say you can just copy and you have the knowledge.
Yeah.
But let's say we play something strange. So to make sure this thing, you have to actually judge by yourself. You don't have anything to copy.
Yeah, that's cunning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's basically my habit, and look like Sonji has similar habit. Yeah, my habit is partly because let's say it's partly, for example, in competition that benefit. Partly when I'm playing teaching game. Yeah, if I ask my student, let's say my student can copy from something, that's not a real practicing. So normally I choose something let's say likely they do not know, so to force them to think. So then since it works out on both ways, so let's say gradually this become habit.
Right.
Yeah.
Will he play d15 after?
Yeah, that is basically the combination. Yeah, that's basically the combination here. It's just for white here. White has a few different choices in the local area. For example, my favorite local area move is actually kick. So yeah, like this, I will immediately cut it.
Right.
But that's my choice in the local area. You can see this one really doesn't suit this. Let's say how it looks like global, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think white can do this. So white here has to play on the top. Which means, let's say d15 will gonna happen.
Right.
Yeah, but in the game, white played Keima. To me, is slightly strange. Yeah, because here I will just play the two space. Yeah, it's mainly you play the Keima, you still need another move on the top, and actually even after another move, is that safe?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. And this one, you may say this is not safe, but at least I don't need to play another move on the top.
Right.
And if you say he can play in the center, this center now is already narrow, and I don't care too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just leave there on the second line.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say this Keima is slightly strange.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. But okay, yeah, black doesn't follow his plan, and he settled his group like this.
Okay.
He settled his group like this, but okay, it is important, however, white can settle and white can settle the top side.
More or less.
Yeah. In general, white, let's say black, this order to me is slightly strange. Slightly strange. Let's say the most important thing that black should complain is still this one. I mean, you just look at this shape, why that stone is necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's say in general here, black did something strange, but I think white is the one in general who has scored here. I'm not sure if it can compensate the bottom right corner, but at least the white get something back in general. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so now let's say black honey in the corner.
Right.
And the white makes the extension, which is also a little bit strange. Yeah, because to me here it makes a lot more sense. You play narrow because after all, top left corner is not alive yet.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, so this one is slightly strange, but direction is right. Okay. Okay. Here black makes the extension so to prevent white at the bottom to have too big a moil.
Right.
And white wait. This wait is a pretty brave one. He's basically saying top right corner is important. I don't know what I should do. You play first. You tell me what I should do.
Right.
Yeah. So here he wait. Yeah. Let's say this is very much like the move I would have played if I were white. This one. Wait and then black add a move. Then we invade the top right corner.
Yeah.
Okay. So black we're gonna make it well thread white top side a little bit. Okay. Now we come to the important part of this game. I'm wondering, our viewers, who is confident to invade?
Yeah. Will you invade, and if then how?
Yeah.
Question time.
Oscar. Okay, I didn't expect Oscar here. What did I say?
You said like I'd better talk before I talk more.
Did I say that?
More about this game. I guess that was cut cunningly.
Okay.
I will just play K14 and wait one more.
Wait, one more. Aha.
Ooh. So yeah, okay. I see. Okay. I'm not. But if I would start with S15. Okay, so you wouldn't also like invade, but if you would start with S15.
If black has played R15 instead of this one, then white doesn't need to invade. That's too small. So actually, black, this move is actually give white pressure. Black is saying, dare you invade. This is a lot of pressure. Yeah, but if you already played R15, you consolidate yourself, there's no pressure to the opponent. That's easier to choose. When we are actually making decisions in a game, we should also consider to make it harder for our opponent. Rather than, okay, I just want to make it easier for myself.
Yeah, R15 is just normal to get that kind of thing. Like you get that kind of corner and then some extension there, and it's nothing too extraordinary. Like Pat is also doing some things on the left bottom corner. So
yeah, so let's just please remember. This is actually I probably mentioned in our channel here before. Cho Chi-kun has already told us if you make a decision, you have decided to play a move that doesn't give the opponent pressure at all, your move should be reconsidered. That move is likely a bad move.
Right.
Yeah, so Cho Chi-kun actually suggests us if there's any possibility, we give pressure to the opponent our entire game. And remember, it needs to be real. It can't be I claim I'm giving the pressure. Yeah, let's say because I haven't seen too many this kind of I claim I'm giving pressure here, and the opponent doesn't care. Yeah.
S16 looks interesting, and I do not be confident to invade, but I would because what else white can do?
Okay. Yeah, here on this part, I have discussed with Matthias after the game. But okay, let's first see what happened in the game.
Right.
In the game, white played this second line stuff. Okay,
So
and black
one of
done.
them was correct. Marcel was correct or no? Not
We'll
both.
see.
Not both
we'll
was
see
correct.
soon.
Okay. I mean,
Okay.
with the S15.
Yeah, and after that, white played here, and to me this is not right. And to me, why? Okay, I will tell you why. To me, this is not right. White played every single stone so far on the second line, and of course, black separate. And that is even if white can get a connection with the second line stone, that's 6 in a row, and we know that that is not enough to live.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So white want to make it live on the right side. To me, it's possible, but you have to start from the third line, or at least you need to have some third line stone. Yeah. So to me here, if white want to try, white should start with this one.
Okay.
Yeah. And let's say here, if black does this, this is actually I first tell about my dream. And then I honey here, and black honey, sorry, black Nobi. Now we know that anytime black, white tiger, white is alive, right? Okay, now I come back here to reduce the side, done.
Okay.
Yeah, because this move always exists, and this one we can reduce from the side, but first let's keep corner a living possibility. Yeah.
Right.
And so you may say, then how about black honey from here? Okay. And then, yeah, this is the part I've discussed with Matthias heavily, and we find this honey interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. In case if black say, I give no forcing. Okay. Now this one comes. So Matthias, this move can be useful, and now just the tiger back. Aim at that R10, and also you make yourself some sort of Kosumi shape.
So not R11, but this one?
Kosumi shape, important. Kosumi shape, not Nobi. Nobi doesn't give eyes. Kosumi. You want Kosumi, tiger, Tanuki.
But this is not threatening the cutting. Oh, is it?
It does.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this is something you threat that R10.
Yeah, cutting. Okay, yeah. I see.
So let's say, for example, he does this one. We do the Atari. And the next one, likely, I think tiger here is enough to live, or probably tiger here is enough to live too.
Right.
Yeah, just Kosumi, tiger. Yeah, those kind of shape. Yeah.
Kosumi live.
Yeah. We have looked into this kind of shape. So next question will be, how about he cut here? And then, next question. Yeah, let's say black needs to block from here. Okay, and then it come to white cut and white Atari. This is the important moment. If black Nobi here, okay, white need to be able to see this. I guess this is probably we all know about this. And block to capture the corner.
Oh, right.
Yeah, just sacrifice a lot on the right side, but capture the corner.
Nice.
Yeah. So this thing exists. Okay. And if black say, but black does have another way. Black say capture like this. He can capture like this. Leave the corner like that. Now do this one. Yeah, now do this one. In case he answer, you attach.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
And if black answer in any way, now you capture.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah, so basically, this will be the design here. So anyway, but you can see here, this is the start. We can't only have the second line stone to live. That's not enough. We need to start with the third line. And so this one is a problem. We ask black, will you give us a half corner, or will you give us some outside helping stones?
There's a question also about that one. If black Q18 instead of going down.
At which moment? I'm sorry.
Was it like
okay.
in this variation? And yeah,
Q18 instead of going down, this one. Yeah, then it comes to this kind of combination.
Oh, right, yeah, just this one. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, here we just have to be flexible. And here, let's say I don't think here if you make this then you come over here, it matters too much. It's just to be accurate, the black having a stone here, consider the corner is dead anyway. Black having a stone there, you lose some user. Yeah. So for example, if I play here and the black will gonna wake up, I prefer to keep the corner like this.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, anyways. So yeah, let's say this is actually our study. So to me here, let's say to be realistic, black probably want to accept this one and yeah, this is actually what I want to do as white.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know that half corner is actually a little bit questionable one because we do not know how the top side we're gonna end up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, in case if the top side fighting end up with black has a single stone around here, then actually white cannot live in the corner.
Yeah. So then it's not half. Yeah.
Yeah, so actually that one is a questionable one, but well, at least those exchange white wouldn't lose something.
Right.
Yeah, because it's all inside exchange. In case, yeah, in the worst case, then let's say you just assume that exchange is not done. Yeah, in theory, you may say black add stone here is a very slight loss to white, but I guess it's worth it because we may earn half of the corner living. Yeah.
Or maybe black can pump N17 in center to kill the corner.
Yes, he may. Will he do that? Because the N17 is a questionable Sunday. How about white just say, I live in the corner, can you kill my top?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in that way, white will definitely take the risk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, let's say that, yeah, those kind of things can happen. Those will be about, dare you do that? Yeah, that kind of question Mateo often asks. Dare you do this? Dare you do that?
Yeah.
Okay, to me here it should be like this. So what Matthias did in the game is inaccurate. It's mainly for he only have the second line stone here. So when kick happens, he realized he cannot live because he still do this, black just simply answer. I mean, this one the tip. This cannot live or the other way around, similar.
Yeah.
So now like this he cannot live. So here he tried something special. Yeah. But this way is also not so difficult to read. I would say it's not that difficult to read. Because here Atari, this is what happened in the game. And I saw that Matthias missed this one. This Atari. Yeah, let's say if it's not this Atari, actually white will get something here.
Right.
But this Atari. And we know that white cannot capture. Capture basically means white didn't do any work. So white has to run. And white Atari here.
Right.
And then Atari and Atari. This is all the way one way. And then white is kind of cornered. Because here, look like this is the way forward, to kill black red side.
Right.
But you just put here, Atari here, no, it doesn't go anywhere.
Oh no. Yeah.
So here, look like this is only way forward, but in this way doesn't work.
Okay, so do you have any preparation for that, or?
And in the game, I will probably just show the game first.
Yeah.
In the game, Matthias tried this one to get, let's say to try to get something, and Song Jin basically just, let's say, put the group into his bag. And white ask for this, black say fine. White ask for this, black say fine. And finally, white add up here, and that's the end.
Okay.
But this is okay. What do you think about this result, actually?
Well, white got a lot stronger on top side, but that's it. So like black gained a little bit in my eyes.
Okay. You know here, let's say first our viewers have heard about how Miko analyzes this, and I hope let's say our viewers will gonna in the future do it in a different way to analyze. And here I will show how to analyze about this kind of stuff.
Because well, you had the like thing that you showed on the right side, but that is gone, and also now the corner is gone. So like you have like the whole thing is gone, and you only got those stronger, which was like
that's the only game.
Not so because you gained only like in strength kind of like so. Yeah, okay.
I think our way to play is the closest here. He's right here. The number one thing we should ask is who started this whole thing? Who ended this whole thing? That's the number one issue we should actually talk about. So who started? We know that the whole thing started from white S15, right?
Right.
Okay, and it end at N17. So basically, white is the one who spent a move in this whole in this whole story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, white get topside, white make the topside stronger, but white lost R10, which he originally have as a reduction move.
Yeah.
So basically, we say this area, white has spent an hour. White get something, white lost something. We don't know what is bigger, what is smaller, but they both look like kind of big, right? White make topside stronger, looks big, but you lost the R10, looks big too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, we can in general say white spent an hour for nothing. Yeah, not let's say that's not accurate, but we know that even if we say what white get on the top side is bigger than R10, we know it is likely not much bigger, and you spend a move for that. So basically, you spend an hour to get €1 like that. Even if it is bigger, and actually likely it's smaller, because let's look at this whole thing here on the right side. Right side reduction, if white just played by itself, so
Yeah.
black clamp, you go down here, and then for example here you do this, and he does this one. Okay, let's just finish the capture. This is white Sunny.
Yeah.
White Sunny and white on the right side, white we're gonna get 7 points, and reduce black, I don't know, probably something like nearly 10.
Yeah.
And in the end result, you lost it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lost that. Yeah, you lost that Sunday. Yeah, that Sunday you say, no, it's all black, and you get this one. So actually, I would say in total, I guess it's actually fair to say white actually lost something in this trade. As I get the top side, I lose the right side. But it doesn't matter. Even if it's even, white is the one who spent a move here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like, who was it who said like he would wait more like with K14? You would kind of compare this one to K14. That like, okay, your group is stronger, but then like if you use K14 and then you automatically lose the right side thing.
Yeah.
Then I see like that the black lost something, and that was my like kind of like comparison in my eyes.
Yeah.
Like that, white just used to move and lost everything.
Yeah, that is a perfect comparison. So this is basically like this is worse than K14.
Yeah.
Clearly worse than K14 because K14 next move black. This one next move is black.
Yeah.
So they are comparable. And so so this result is clearly worse than K14. That is the case here. So this game, let's say when Matthias was playing, I was watching, and I was basically watching until this moment, and then because at the same time there was Oscar against Luca, I basically turned to watch that game because to me this game is hopeless after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially here I see black next a couple of moves. Yeah, you can see black is basically saying I'm winning the game. I'm in maintenance mode. Yeah. So basically here let's say I give up. I already started watching. Yeah, let's say the other game.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So in general, let's say white on the right side, white has some thought, but the planning is inaccurate.
Yeah.
And let's say on this kind of planning, now you can see white has 30 minutes. I mean, if white decide to invade, white need to actually use your time. You can use more time, but you must plan more in detail rather than I feel like it. Yeah. Let's say after this first exchange is already difficult. So you can see this move, white spend 2 minutes and a bit more, 2 minutes, 20 seconds something. You'd better think for more time on this move.
Yeah, so your thinking should be more accurate than like just this looks interesting. Like I guess someone said like S15 or S16 looks interesting. So you should go a little bit more in detail.
You have to.
And see like what is going to happen.
Yeah, because this is life and death moment. When life and death moment, you can't say I feel like it. It's just like the doctor we're gonna have a surgery to let's say on your some of your organ. How can the doctor say I'm gonna do a surgery and I feel like the let's say
this looks interesting
because I feel like it. You can't say I feel like it, right? You need to have a concrete proof. I must do this because I should do that because you can't say I feel like it. with left and death moment. Here, go. This is the same left and death moment, right?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
use this knife. This looks interesting. Yeah. Let's put it here. This looks fun.
Yeah. Here I'm talking about human. I imagine you are doing a surgery to an animal. Will you say I feel like it? Then
Yeah.
that animal will gonna hate you. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely if he dies.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, so that is actually the problem. So let's say what this move he was thinking, let's say too low, and there requires more concrete planning. So here, this move, if white is planning for the evasion, I think what this move can easily take like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes. Yeah. It should have been. Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, so we know that that's not the end of the game, and so later something interesting happened. Let's see what happened. And okay, now we gradually come to the ground at the, let's say, before I started talking about this game, what I have mentioned. Yeah, we'll gradually come to that ground because otherwise, yeah, let's say like this to me, black cannot lose from here. Yeah. And white is trying to actually make the left side bigger, so to make the story, or let's say to keep the story alive. Yeah. And the black make the evasion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is his way. Actually, yeah, in the game, white honey from here. I'd rather white honey from here and this. Yeah, I'm gonna try to kill the corner like this. Yeah, to me, yeah.
D9 is that like instead of the corner?
D9. What is D9? What is D9?
Well, instead of the corner. Okay. Yeah. So is that a like a
evasion. He's let's say I think here. Okay, I plan to honey here, but I guess black plan is crosscut.
Yeah.
Okay, if you don't mind, let me first introduce about a black plan here. So probably if black does this, and then he gets both Atari, and then he run in the light to reduce.
Right.
Okay, so that's why he made the left side. Okay, but here, let's say if you say he made it some other way, like you have suggested D9, not impossible. But here, black has the black plan here is, I want to make sure what left side is not all territory in a safe way. And D9, white has no choice but to try to capture you.
True.
Yeah, white is cornered here. White must try hard. Yeah, so to me, this is risky. And black start from the corner. He's trying to get some forcing move and in a light way, so he takes no risk.
Right.
Yeah, okay, here, after the red side here, white is basically saying, I'm losing and I'm going to take all the opportunity I can get in order to fight. And black is saying, I'm winning the game. Let's just play peacefully and no trouble. Okay, so here, yeah, let's say that. So that's why I'm saying here, he planned to do this. And if, for example, white does this, he's very fine with getting this Atari and the corner is cold to live.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so here, yeah, let's say I think here, this is in general his plan. Yeah.
The corner is already like white's anyway.
Yeah.
Or at least should be, so like black doesn't mind to like use this to get like benefit out of it.
Yeah. Actually here, because to me, black lead is kind of big. Yeah, because actually still, let's say the red side of this whole thing, I think in general, is it white spent a move, but black earned something. This is my judgment. So here, at this moment, this is no longer a game. So when black say, I just want to play safe and win the game, on this board situation, to me, there's nothing wrong.
Right.
Yeah, consider the board situation and also the two players' strength difference. I wouldn't say this strategy there's anything wrong. Black could have just played like this and safely win the game. But yeah, let's see what happened here. So white in the game chose to honey from here. And you can see black double honey.
Right.
And he just actually here he just get one forcing move, but he doesn't care. He just go. And actually to me this move actually caused some slight problem. Yeah, this one if I attack, now I'm gonna attack this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is more forcing, and yeah, this is also light.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me here it should be like this, and this one give white a little bit space, so white attach. And so white cut here. So white find a momentum to try to come back to the game.
So, like, example of that, was it Cho Chikun who said, like, you should always give pressure?
Yeah, so yeah, this one, he's just trying to be away from his own pressure.
Yeah.
I'm not, yeah, let's say because here, it gives this move, I'm actually thinking about even this one is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one just give a little bit space so white can actually try hard here. And black only have one way here.
Yeah.
Black can only push from behind. Actually, black push from behind is not a problem if he keep pushing from behind. You just have to keep doing it, and actually you wouldn't lose anything because now actually this shape is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually you should just keep pushing from behind. In the game, I guess here black is a little bit careless. Black this one. Actually, black. Okay, here, yeah. From here, we're gonna talk about black. You can see time, Miko. You can see time, right?
Right. So white is already in Byoyomi.
White is in Byoyomi. Black has 30 minutes. So black shouldn't be careless here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, let's say here, if black is a little bit more careful, he just put from behind. He's still very fine.
Right.
He doesn't. All what he need is dame connect with the bottom, safe. He win. Yeah, so this one is slightly careless, and I guess he didn't expect white to fight this hard. But actually, it's not so difficult to think about it. White has no other way now.
Yeah.
Okay. And now he wake up. Some people is this move. You can see this shape is very, but he has to do that.
Right.
Yeah, so this is very twisted.
Yeah.
But he needed in order to, so yeah, let's say to be safe.
Right.
Actually, like this, black lost quite a bit at the bottom. He's still fine. Yeah. And white still tries hard. And here, black is already super realistic. You can see here, black did this Atari and this Atari to let the two go to just connect.
Right.
So I die something in the center. I lose something at the bottom. Doesn't matter. I just save everything in domain. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and here we have counted if in the game white has done, for example, this, and black has done this, and like this.
Yeah, so how much black lost here? Because
black lost quite a bit here. Let's say the counting is like this. Of course, yeah, this will be, let's say, it depends on criteria. Yeah, some people may say this is a relatively close game. This is a relatively close game, but let's say consider you can see whole board black is really strong. Black has nothing weak.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. So this game should be like a relatively safe black win in the end. It's a little bit like Michigan.
Right. Yeah. So end game will be like better for
Yeah, it should be like this, and so. Yeah, but if I were one, let's say I will just do this. And but let's say if you give Matthias time, I believe Matthias will do like this too, because this one is still a close game, so there might be more opportunity. But let's say he's in Byoyomi and he feel like he's losing. Yeah, so in the game, Matthias chose the other way, and surprisingly, this way actually helped him to win. And black just Atari and capture the 4. Now white cannot possibly have enough territory.
Right, yeah.
Okay. And so this is something Matthias told me he was staring at all the time.
So that's why the Ponnuki there.
Yeah. So that's and he's able to cut.
Okay.
But this way it requires your opponent's cooperation.
For sure.
Yeah, because so far nothing wrong. And in the game, I have to say, next move is one of the most surprising move I have ever seen from Sung Jin.
Okay.
And black plays.
What? Nice one.
I play this one and let white connect. So now white ensure he has 5 liberties. And also black forced himself to continue, because if he doesn't continue, for example, he does anything, then this one, this, and there's some story, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably my order is not good. My order should be I descend here first. Yeah, like like this. At least it is code for everything. This can
That was
happen.
100 times. Yay!
Okay, but okay, here this is the part, and actually Sungdi knows, and you can see he still have nearly 20 minutes, right?
Yeah, it is a fitting one number 100.
I mean, here at least like should start with this one,
Right. Yeah.
right? And in case if one answer,
Yeah,
and he
then
play-
you can play the ugly one if you like.
yeah,
like,
if you want to.
yeah, yeah.
And here the problem here is actually even like this black answer actually answer here.
All right. Yeah.
And here throw in, and we just take liberty,
Yeah.
and
I
this
without no eye. Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because white doesn't have an eye, black has an eye, so it's over. So here, this one is a gote. So what is the truth here? White cannot answer that one. So
Yeah.
white must cut from here. Okay, and so it is supposed to be like this.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, we just follow what happened in the game. But here, this is important story. White right side, instead of 4 liberties, is 3. And there's one crucial liberty difference. Now you can see 3.
Yeah.
And if it's 3, black basically can do anything.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, there's basically no story here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is a very surprising move. And this is a very simple mistake, I would say.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you know
if
what? It still requires a second mistake.
If your plan requires a bad shape, you should
You should
reconsider.
Yeah, so I'm
Please
very
reconsider.
surprised this move, let's say, yeah, Sunde is a good player.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
he plays this move, I'm very surprised. And he's not in there, you mean? And this move, to look at the time,
What? He used like what 6 minutes to this one?
yeah, you know, it's over half a year. He probably didn't really play much. And so here, he know that he's on the edge to win the game, but the opponent is actually fighting very hard here. He's a little bit nervous. At his level, he's a very experienced player, but he can be nervous. That's the only explanation here, because otherwise, how is it possible? You spend 6 minutes here, and you still chose this move. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, I guess, to us to play it right, to play this move, I guess many of us are capable to play this move inside, let's say, 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy, and he spent
Yeah.
6 minutes and he did it wrong.
Yeah, that is
So,
the shape point and like everything. So like, yeah.
But okay, doesn't matter. Just this, and honey, still black a minute. It's just a relatively complicated one, but let's say if Sungdin is more in shape, it's not difficult to him. So white has to cut, no choice. Black push and black nose, so everything's right. And this is white all the way forward. Okay, and here, this is the most surprising moment, let's say, to me. I only read it after the game. I'm very surprised because to me here, it's too easy. Because in the game, black played honey, let white cut, connect. I saw he attack here and he connect and push forward, black resign.
What?
What? Why? I don't get it. It's too simple.
What? Like just Tiger and 16.
Yeah, this is just. I mean, I also that doesn't help. He's dead. He doesn't.
Oh
have
right, yeah, that changed the fact. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
that
it doesn't
was
change
that
anything.
simple,
The problem is this move,
right?
because this move purely killed his own liberty. It doesn't help at all.
True.
Yeah. So this is the second mistake, and eventually killed himself.
Right.
So what is the right answer here? This is slightly harder. His honey is not completely off, but the order here is important. Black must connect first.
Yeah.
Okay, and then white has to do this, no choice.
Yeah.
White has to do this, no choice. This is the moment that is important.
Yeah.
Okay, here, because if we just directly take liberty, black loses, right? Okay, now you're honey.
Yeah. And now you can Atari and Tiger and you're
Yeah,
out.
and here black has a very simple task. Yeah, once again, your mind needs to be very clear regardless of the situation. What we are doing, what is the task? I just need to finish the task. So black honey here, obviously white cannot cut. and then white has basically two choices.
Like
Let's show the simple
J12.
one first. Yeah, so either jump here
Yeah.
or your honey here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot, for example, do this connection because then Atari and connect, you cannot prevent black to escape.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so you need to prevent black to escape. Only the honey and jump. So let's look at the jump first. Because it's very simple here. Then we just push. No choice but to cut, right? Okay. I just need to keep my dragon. The rest can die. So
Yeah, so just Atari.
Just Atari. Yeah, this is very simple, right?
Yeah.
When I push, yeah, you do like this, and I just go down and go down. Yeah, let's say try to hold me inside 4 liberties.
Right.
Eventually, it may come to something interesting as, for example, white, this one can be suddenly on the top left corner is dead, but who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if this happens, white top side will also die. Yeah, so this one is relatively simple because it's only one variation to read.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's look at the second one. Second one is slightly harder. This one. This one, black next move, very important. Black cut. This one is important. Yeah. Because only this one will gonna give you the 2 forcing move that you need. So for example, this one we run and we do the same stuff.
And the same stuff, yeah.
Yeah, the same stuff. Yeah, that is over.
Yeah.
And if white plays the Novi, we capture the 2 stone there. So eventually we can look at it like this. Because eventually this capture 5 liberties.
Yeah.
Yeah, enough. Just 5, enough.
Yeah.
So the only question here is, can I do this? This can be fun. Because here, black will gonna Atari, right?
Yeah.
You can't connect. You connect, this is done.
Right.
So the only question is call.
Mm-hmm.
But this call basically it means kind of like end.
But
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we have that
It
kind of
has to be this.
situation. Right, yeah, because now you can Atari.
Yeah, but
Right.
this basically means end. First because of this call, and this second. If I connect, what are you gonna do?
What if you avoid Atari from outside J13?
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Let's finish this one first.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So okay, this one, white cannot take liberty, right?
Right.
Assuming white wins the call. So then white can only came out to fill in 5 liberties. Yeah, so it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically there's nothing. So this Atari is the very last question here. Yeah. So this one, if I connect, the Atari capture this 3 liberties. This is actually white dream situation, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So black has no other choice but to do this. Okay. And if this one happens, what is that again? Okay, I kind of forgot it myself. Connect here, block, capture, take this liberty. I think if I remember correctly, like this, the black barely have enough.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Okay. So this one is mainly because when take liberty here, white cannot directly go in L11, right?
Yeah.
So that comes to the very last question. Capture. And if this one happens and still happens like this, yeah, like this, black wins. Sorry, like this, white wins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no other way. Call. So this is the final answer.
Call.
Yeah, call. But this requires both sides to play correctly. And it comes.
Right.
So let's say here, it's very difficult for both sides to play everything correctly, right? So basically we say here, let's say after this and white push, let's say God decide. I mean, if eventually it come to call, both players are basically mating, especially white because white doesn't have time.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, But definitely we know that this honey is the last mistake.
Yeah, yeah. So the
But then, okay, let's look at this. If here, even if here black played correctly, it is still complicated. Then isn't this one funny? Yeah, and then from this sense, actually here, Matthias, this fight, he has a point.
Right, right.
He has a point, but it relies on black cooperate twice, especially the first time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What a cooperation this was.
Yeah, this is really a big ask. I mean,
Yeah.
this kind of cooperation is a big ask.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, especially, here, the surprising part is the black is the one who has 20 minutes. White doesn't. If it
Yeah.
comes to the other way around, the black
Yeah.
is more understand.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, so this is basically the problem when it's just too long, you didn't really play any competitive game. Yeah, we can see that even at Songdi, at his level, this can happen. I didn't expect this can happen. That is why after the story on the top right corner, I stopped watching. Because I don't expect, there can be this kind of story.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's say, I guess here, as for this game, we shouldn't call it Matthias beat Songdi. Rather, Songdi beat him.
Yeah. But that is part of the tournament, so, like,
Yeah.
I mean, don't come naked, so, yeah.
Yeah. And let's say in the second half, let's say White is in Beoyami. White has only one way to play in the second half. So it's relatively easier for him to play, but still, let's say he finds some, let's say sharp move. This one, and he finds this one to actually fight. That's appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that's not enough for, it's just, this shouldn't be enough to win.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. But okay, that's basically the story of this game then. Yeah. Yeah, White did what he has to do, but that shouldn't be enough to win. And let's say when I was looking at this game, to me, in my mind, White actually lost the game, and so he's the one to blame. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, before that, I think, when the board come to this, I think even if White just simply take this one and come to like this, I think this is fine. I mean, I might prefer black, but there's still a very long way to go. Yeah, even if it's just like this, and if White may actually make the corner exchange, then go R10. I actually then I will prefer White.
Right. Can you show the moment where black played the power square?
That moment?
Power square.
Yeah, we call it that moment. This moment, huh?
So if black plays S14.
S14.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that. Why?
And then down. And Atari.
Where?
R13.
You give a
S14.
Yeah, you give a 9.
There you can do this. Shit. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Actually, wait. Okay.
No?
Okay, actually it works. I don't have time.
Oh yeah, you don't. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good. So this one.
Okay. Yeah, actually, this is the simplest.
Yeah.
This is the simplest.
I managed to read something when I'm tired.
I didn't even think about it. But
because this is usually the like Tezuji in this kind of shape.
Yeah, I thought you give a 9. That's basically.
I thought that's good.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Okay, God, this make it even simpler.
Yeah.
This make it even simpler. God.
Yeah.
Okay. My God.
What is this?
Sony will gonna blame himself after the game by playing him.
I can find the timing to play T17 first.
I don't think so.
In the previous one.
No.
No, this is kind of forcing all the time.
Yeah, too late.
Yeah.
Maybe, let's say, at this moment you ask the question, maybe
Right, yeah.
it needs to be this moment because actually even after this, your intention is very obvious, right?
Yeah.
Even you ask at this moment, your intention is very obvious. Let me think here. Does black have an option?
Oh, this is interesting. If it
Actually, here,
works.
even if I ask at this moment, it can be tricky. And let me see, actually, does it matter? Still this one. Oh, no, it definitely matters.
Yeah, definitely matters. Yeah. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's an eye and
this
that
will
kind of
gonna
thing.
come to some cool stuff.
Yeah.
But the problem is, it doesn't matter if I play here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's say I didn't even think about it. To me here, this one, to me the right move should be just this one. I didn't even I didn't think of, because to me this one finished it, and so I didn't think further.
Yeah, because you had the liberty problem there, like kind of like the threat of like losing all with that kind of thing, like 4 against So I was just thinking, like, is there a straightforward way?
What is the question?
When black plays the pinch, can't white R15?
What?
R15 now? But then it's just down to 2 liberties when black answers.
Yeah, so that is what I'm saying. Yeah, this move is in theory better than S15. In this case, it's just better.
Yeah.
So this is forced. And so consider this is Atari. This is also forced.
Yeah.
So everything is forced. So
Yeah.
there's no other way. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's say I guess this game just to tell us, let's say normally we say those Koreans, they are like God to us, right? Yeah. And here we see their human part.
Yeah.
I guess this is probably the only thing. And to Matthias, this is I mean, he has lost so many games in the past. We have seen, we say he's so unfortunate. Well, God is fair.
Right.
God is fair. God actually turned him this moment. It's unbelievable. How can this moment happen? Yeah, many people will gonna complain here. Hey, when I play against those Koreans, why they don't play this kind of game? Many people will complain.
Yeah. Recount to liberties, not fair. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this is basically the story. But let's say, to be fair, when we are talking about in general the goal part before the special moment happens, black is basically in general leading all the way, and it's because of what? One single mistake.
Yeah.
This one single mistake pays heavily. Yeah.
How did he use time here?
3 minutes? 2 minutes?
Okay.
Not even 3. 2 minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, this is the moment he needs to think more, because after this exchange, you can take as much time to think as you want, but what you can do is limited, because there's limited variations left.
Yeah. So thinking should start before this one. Don't enter too fast. Yeah.
Yeah. So here, this move actually take him another 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And this one's 3 minutes. So basically, what is using time kind of let's say average, but it should be this one single move at this moment 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then in the following in general, just play without thinking that much. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So this is the white mistake part. To me, white mistake part shows let's say there's still something. Let's say we normally say Matthias is an inexperienced player. This is the experience. Yeah. So the very first move when you enter is about your whole planning, and of course here you're supposed to spend your time. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, I don't think there's more on this one now.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is just funny. I mean, the end is funny.
Right.
Mm.
So that was our Friday stream.
Yeah.
And we will continue until Christmas. Now I'm just every Friday here, so nothing very surprising will happen. We will the next break will be on Christmas in 5 weeks. So yeah, we will see the next Friday. And of course, YouTube is the place where you find the streams and compilations. And if you want to talk between the streams, go to Discord and check out also the NGD, which has now the kind of like the last moments to like join before the Christmas, or
Yeah, we will gonna still have 1 month to go, if I remember correctly. We will, for this year, we're gonna run until mid-December.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, but you can join any time, so like it's not seasonal anymore. So yeah. So just if you want to have even one game, you can do that nowadays. So anytime before the mid-December, then or the like the pairing will be done, so a little bit earlier perhaps. But yeah. Anything else? Yeah, like I might YouTube was there. Okay, yeah. So yeah, check out YouTube and subscribe there and stuff. I try to do the like compilations in the near future now. At least we should have some kind of like 2020 compilation. And then what? Forgot something. Yeah, the Finnish championship. I will see if I will have time tomorrow, but I won't promise anything. So, you have new topics for compilations? At least, like, well, at least some like in this stream we already had also some tournament factors. So I would like to have some kind of tournament compilation thing, but like now it's not very like like very like hot topic at the moment because no one is playing tournaments. So I might wait for a little bit for that one, and then well, I had some planned, but like not too much. So if you have any ideas yourself, just tell me in Discord or during the stream or wherever you can contact me. So if you have any ideas what kind of compilations you want to see and what kind of like topics we are, for example, talking a lot during the streams, so you would like to have like compilations of it or anything. Like if you have any ideas, just throw me and I try to make it happen. And then what? I guess that's it. Let's see if there is anyone to rate them. And yeah, I try to play also some games before Christmas. Probably like finish the Sherlock that I started. Yeah, we have plenty of options. Ternium is still streaming. He's usually raiding us. Then there's Sisu, Clossius, Lady, Flogoland, Spocky, Crocky. Right.
Sisu is German.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so we can go for the remaining. Yeah.
Perhaps one of the low ones before, like below 10, or do you have any?
No. Yeah, doesn't matter.
Preference? Game and commentary. Play a game while I install a game. Perhaps not that one then. Corona Cup 2 round. Ah, yeah, perhaps that one.
Maybe that one. Yeah.
Corona Cup. Yeah, okay, let's go there. So was that the one that we also? Was it Leiji? Yes, it was. It was Soren. Yes, we watched this game. So let's go there.
Okay.
And, yeah,
Sure.
that's perfect. Yes. So let's go there, and you can say that we like. You can tell him that we look at his game, so
Yeah.
so he will know to watch the VOD. Hopefully doesn't mind our harsh comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go there.
Sure.
But we diss everyone, so like don't take it personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, like I would be able to play that kind of game myself also. So, but yeah, we will see latest next Friday the normal
Right.
time. So
Yeah.
see you then, if not earlier. So bye bye.
All right.